everyone, and welcome to an emergency sip and key on a Saturday night. Emergency sip and key. Emergency sip and key. Woo, 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 woo. I don't think we have any kind of notification things that I could play. I should have been ready with this, but
they should have
probably more September. For that is
who gonna check me, boo?
It was a certified freako show.
Certified freako show. Certified freako show.
This is the lack of catalog that we have. Okay, catalog.
I need someone to show me how to just be able to do audio on StreamYard, audio clips. So maybe Tay, because Chell had no idea
how to do audio on stream. Oh, I don't like how my mic is looking. We were gonna get internships a bit with all of the mess that was going on. Who's gonna keep it with us too right now?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta just keep our husbands, our men's doing stuff for us. So welcome, you guys. Smash that like if you haven't already. Smashed the like for a special Saturday Sip and Key. You know we like to just surprise you guys and come up. And I just got done telling, make it make sense. We're not gonna do no live this weekend. That's not
at all. But we got to keep them on their toes. That's how you keep it spicy and juicy. You know, you never know when we're gonna come through and sip or key or both.
Every relationship you have to keep. So Pisces, like my little nephew Frankie, he can't pronounce his S's right now. So he goes, it's so Pisces, so Pisces. So now everything is really, really Pisces. So the Pisces. Yes.
I'm toxic. Okay. I come and fight with Tay to Bay just because I want to keep it up. You know, I want to keep up the spice. So sometimes I come in, it's like, what did you do? And why did you do that? And you know what? I'm not doing this today. And this is frustrating. And then I walk out the room.
And that sounds like a beautiful relationship. So if you're joining us live, smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. BusyBlu is tagged in the headline of whatever it's called of this video. Just click on him and give him a subscribe as well. And we're almost up to 19K. So let's get to 19K subs tonight.
You speak for yourself. Come on, you guys. I need 5K. Just
get busy to 5. Help me get to 19. That would be amazing. That would be so. I think I'm like 12 away or 15 or 20 or something like that. Anyways, okay. So we're going to be talking about a lot of fun stuff tonight. And if you are looking for, I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing so that you know and stay the whole show because you know this is now Sip and Key brings you the hilariTEA. That's what it is. The hilariTEA. T-E-A. Get it busy? hilariTEA. hilariTEA. Ha ha ha. I need a laugh track. I need a laugh track for when you're not laughing.
Stupid headphone.
Okay, so Busy's headphones are having a problem. So you guys, if you want to support the channel, Super Chat is a great way to do it while we're live. Me and Busy split all of our Super Chats. You can also send it to
Wait a second, we get Super Chats?
We get Super.
I've never seen any of those.
I was going to tell you never, but I accidentally let it slip. So make sure you just say on the Super Chat, this is only for Joleen. Do not share this with BusyBlu. And that'll work perfectly because that has worked for other channels. So it's going to work for me and BusyBlu. So what we're going to be doing tonight, we have a lot of different fun hilarity to share. We're going to be talking about Big Brother 23 and some gossip and some rumors and some stuff that we think is going on in this upcoming season. Because if you guys are new to following us, me and Busy met through our love of the television show Big Brother. And some of you might be going, Big Brother still on TV? Yes, it is. Ask your grandmothers. I guarantee they're watching it even in heaven.
Still on TV.
It's kind of still on TV and we love it. So we are preparing for July 7th, which is going to be the premiere. And then our whole summer, we're going to be glued to the show. And then I'm glued to the feeds and Busy's he's not really a feeds person, but
I sure am not. I stay until the last black person leaves and then I'm out, which normally it's by, week 8, I can stop watching the show.
Well, hopefully this season there's talk that, they have new casting and it's going to be a much more diverse cast and we'll see a little more of what we see maybe on like Survivor and stuff like that and other shows, more representation. So hopefully that is the case. We also have what else do we have tonight? Okay. So yeah, we have lots of Big Brother stuff. We're also at the end, we're going to be doing all about the beef, me and Busy, where we satirize panel shows on panel shows on YouTube. And we have a really good time. So Beefy Joleen will be here and Professor Wile E. Coyote or Busy.
You never know who I'm going to be. I can pull out a hat. I could pull out a wig, some sunglasses. I try to keep it up. I did like this last character in her and the financial literacy.
Oh, Buffy. So on our show tonight, we're going to have a very special guest, Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, probably. So yeah, we'll have our own Buffy and then maybe Wendy Williams. So if you're in here in the chat, get your wigs on, ladies, because we're ready to party.
Can you bring me some headphones, please?
ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Ordered Steps, thank you for the first super chat of the night. I love both of you. Split this 70-30. Thank you. 70 Joleen, 30 Busy. Perfect. So we're going to be talking about that stuff, a little, some other tea and mess that is mixed in with that. We have some fun things that we'll be bringing up, and we love to participate with you guys in the chat. So let us know what you guys are thinking about all the topics that we discuss tonight, and how can we not have technical issues, because every show we have a little bit of technical issues. I'm not going to name names, but it's never me. I mean, occasionally it's me, but mostly it's Busy. And we can say that because he's not here. So we will talk behind his back. But there's all kinds of crazy mess always going on YouTube for us to have a good time and make jokes about, because what is life if we can't just laugh and have a good time? Because there is some ridiculousness I don't even talk about anymore. And these people are getting more and more ridiculous. I mean, tampons, I don't know what to, someone's getting Diva cups sent to their doorstep. It is, I don't know. You guys, thank you, Marcella, for the super chat. Marcella says, hey, you too. So thank you, Marcella. We appreciate you. Bradley, thank you. Thank you both for always making me laugh, especially now in tough times for my family. I'm sorry your family's having tough times, Bradley. And we are sending you all of our love and well wishes for you and your family. Family can be très difficile, as I like to say. So Busy's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Okay, so we're going to start with a checkup with me and Busy, how we're doing. Then we'll get right into the Big Brother tea and other little things that we have going on, and speculation and rumors and stuff and shit we just make up. And then later on, we'll go into the Beefy Joleen, all about the beef panel show, where you get the stalest, coldest, chilliest of all teas. And we'll probably drop a link if people want to join briefly. And there you go. You left too early last time, Busy, because we had some fun.
I don't think so, because Tay Bay was still up when I was in bed. He was like, it's just so much going on right now.
Yeah.
And I said, good night.
Everyone loved it. Like, everyone was killing it in their characters. It felt like we were all just comedic improvisers and we were playing. And I'm telling you, the talent we have, I know all the lame YouTubers are always like, I have the best mods in the world. You don't. I'll tell you straight up. You don't. You got
Joleen with that smoke.
I do want that smoke, because your mods suck. They suck. We have the best mods because they're not mean. They're kind. They're talented. They're funny, nice, all the good stuff. They don't cape for us when we're being problematic. They don't cape for us at all because they have their own lives.
They drag us.
They drag us. So yes, thank you, Black Tornado. New subby. Welcome our new subby. Shout out. But yeah, so much talent going on, Busy. How are you doing? How is your Saturday, sir?
My Saturday actually was good. My spirit was vexed because I watched Love After Lockup. Those people are living life like that. Girl, save yourself and save your soul. I was so perplexed. Like, how can I save these people? Oh my God, it's just, the show. It got into my spirit.
I feel like I already watched Love After Lockup because I watch the IG cesspool drama on Reddit and all the different characters. And I think Jen Bailey is one of the characters, and she she's
dating one of the people. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm watching the real version of Love After Lockup, because there was some whole mess on Amzy Bamsy's channel, and I watched that, and that felt like I was watching everyone who was ever on Love After Lockup.
Though that's a whole different breed. These people are. It's like, I was telling Tay Bay this back in the day, way back in the day, when you used to, fall in love with people over MySpace or chat rooms, but you didn't know who they were, if it really was them, when Catfish was real. Mm-hmm. It's these people, but those people are in prison, okay, for murder and theft and drugs and firearms, and they're like, they're gonna stay with me and my kids when they get out because we love each other. And it's just hard to watch. So then my orange headphones broke. You haven't even noticed that I haven't been able to wear them. I was trying to put that wig on and it snapped.
I bought those for you.
I know, and now they're gone.
I'll have to buy.
No, you didn't buy these.
No, I bought the orange ones.
No, those are the beige one. You buy me the ones that I use when I'm cutting the grass.
Oh, I feel like
but they broke, and now it's very frustrating. And every time I try to use these headphones, they say power on, power off, connected, not connected. And then you're looking at me like, Busy, what's going on? Come on, let's go. So now I just got frustrated again.
sorry, I have to change my screen because I keep looking over at someone did an interview with someone who just got assaulted or something. And I'm like looking at the poor
Someone did an
person's
interview
face.
with Hootie?
Someone who got assaulted. Like her face is all okay. I don't know.
Did these go out?
That was crazy. That was crazy. Did what go out?
Girl. Hello?
What? No, they better not go out.
No,
I can hear you.
This stupid headphone.
Oh no. Oh,
connected again. Girl, but outside of that, great weekend so far. Stayed in, watched television, washed clothes. The summer's here, so I'm trying to clean up the house so that I can have a hot boy summer, even though I'm in a relationship.
Hot boy summer. Oh my God.
What about you?
Well, let's see. I started my day at the swimming pool doing my freestyle laps because I'm just lap
I'm so
girl
proud
now.
of you.
But everyone's a way better swimmer than me, but I'm still like,
I was about to say, if you're going in like that, I don't think you're doing it right.
And I do the breaststroke and I put my toddies up because it's Saturday night and my tits like to swim. Okay, so hopefully we didn't get demonetized for that. But yes, it was really good. We went really early. We woke up, I think we made it to the 7 o'clock. So we woke up at 6 and got there and we were standing in line. And it was all like elderly dudes in the desert who were like, they don't open these gates until 7. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I assume so because it opens at 7. Thank you, sir. So that was fun. And then I got to see the adorable women who do water aerobics. And it was like a lot of women, probably I would say over 70, 80, I mean, these women do water aerobics. They looked great in their swimmer suits. They were sweating to the oldies, but in the pool, you can't tell. The instructor had like a mic and she was playing, Rocket Robin, tweet, tweet, just all the hits
the most
from,
adorable.
Oh, they're so cute from 1920. I loved it. They were just flappers. But then there was young kids who were practicing for their meet. So probably like high school age kids. And these kids were such good swimmers. But then the actual place is run by, what the weird thing is when you go to these swimming, because it's an aquatic center. Mm-hmm. I realize now as a super adult, because I feel like I'm a legit adult now, just age-wise.
You've leveled up?
I've leveled up age-wise. So, and now I look and I'm like, these kids, I literally could be their mom, some their grandma. You don't know. It depends when you were fertile and when you were active sexually, if you guys don't know how sex works. I'm looking at the lifeguards who are supposed to save my life in this 15-foot pool when I get a cramp because I got plantar fasciitis and my calves get real tight. It's a hard knock life over here at Jay-Z. So
You're so brave.
Thank you. I am so brave. I'm so strong. I'm every woman. It's all in me. I can't wear my good heels anymore because I got plantar fasciitis. Whoa, ow. Okay. So I'm looking at the ages of the lifeguards who are supposed to save me when I drowned inevitably. And they're babies. And I guarantee, I don't know about you, Busy, you were more responsible than me, but when I used to have jobs as like a teenager or early 20 something, I was so hungover at all my jobs when I had to work early in the morning. So how are the hungover, I'm assuming, lifeguards, or they're up late partying, hooking up, whatever you do, because live your life, be young, have fun, but be safe, and consent is important. So how are they going to save my life? When last night they were just, smoking Marblite 100s, drinking Zimas. Do kids still do that? I don't know. Bartles and James. Is that?
I don't know. You just made these lifeguards alcoholic teenagers, irresponsible alcoholic teenagers. So I'm not sure.
So I just assumed people were like how I was. And if you see me dot my eyes today, it's just that I'm crying because I'm so happy to be here and also my allergies.
That's right. Mine have acted up. That's why I have to wear glasses today. You guys, I look so standard. I look like a nerd. I read books.
Oh my God. No, you ruined books. And we'll get to that later with all about the beef. But
I think they would save you. Did you still get in the pool even though?
Oh my God, I got in the pool. And the kids, I'm sure they're very responsible. I'm just saying if they were me and my friends, they probably were, but some of them are as young as like 15. I'm like, how is this 15-year-old is going to save my life? They haven't even had a life yet. They haven't had a life, so they don't know how important it is.
They don't have Planet Fisheritis though, so they can still do it. And if not, some of the old people will come in and do a circle around you. I'm sure they can swim you back to wherever you need. It's
crazy. But then while they're doing that, and I'm like, I'm going to die because I got a 15-year-old who has a couple, when like kids start going through puberty, like boys, and they get a couple little chin hairs and they keep them because they're like, this is a beard. And you're like, oh, that's so cute. And there's like 2 hairs here. It's like that shadow of a mustache you get when you're going through puberty, or at least I got it. And also young boys get it as well, but I got it too. And I'm just thinking like, there's no way this dude is going to save me. Then while Rockin' Robin's playing and the women are sweating to the oldies in the deep end, I noticed that they were playing Eminem. And I'm like, oh, and it's not like, hi, my name is, it's like the uncut version of maybe I'll love you one day. Do. Until then, just sit your drunk ass on that fucking runway. Ho, remember that song?
So they
It's
were
like,
drunk
I can't
teenagers.
be your Superman. You're super. Yes, because they run the music and stuff. So I'm like, for sure, these people just got done, and had a good night, and we're like, and now we're life saving, and maybe I'm
I
just
think they
making
will be
stuff
able
up.
to save your life. If they're listening to Eminem, I think that they're responsible individuals because they're so behind, and that's all about. No, they will be able to save you.
They're all about the Mike's Hard Lemonade or the Twisted Tea. We're all about the Twisted. Do you remember Twisted Tea?
Eminem. I do remember Twisted Tea. Don't they still make those?
That was like it was a hard Arnold Palmer. Ha! That's kind of funny because
I used to like Four Loko, so I had no room to talk.
Well, yeah, but hard Arnold Palmer was good, which was the Twisted Tea. Four Loko that came later, and then that got you real drunk, and you knew which of your friends weren't going to be employable by how much Four Lokos they drank.
I'm driving there and I'm driving back. Oh. I'm that one.
Paige says 25 here, and LOL, never heard of either of the thing yet. I'm sorry, Paige. Those are old ass references, but yes, ordered steps. Zima and Jolly Ranchers. You would put Jolly Ranchers in your Zima. It was a clear beer. It never should have happened, but it did, and it was amazing. And you just felt fancy holding it because you were like, this could be sparkling water, this could be water, this could be
Kool-Aid. You're putting Jolly Ranchers in something, and you're thinking you're high class.
My future alcoholism, just like, hey, everybody. But yes, so I had a good time at the pool, but I had to listen to Maybe I'll Love You One Day, but then you someday grow. Till then, just sit your drunk ass on the fucking runway. And I was like, the kids are here and the elders, who I'm sure they're like, oh yeah, we heard of the M&Ms. But yeah,
I know, but that type of language, as they're sitting here trying to do the Swans, they're having to listen to the.
I can't be your Superman. You're Superman. I mean, I was in the pool. I was like, okay, but
the disrespect.
So that's
so only you and Chell were the medium-aged people there then.
Yeah, we were in the medium, and then everyone else was very much younger or very much older. It was like really close to the womb or really close to the grave, and then there was nothing. Then there's me and Chell, and it's so fun, it's so relaxing, it's wonderful. But I definitely hope that my swim game improves. What are you sipping on tonight? We forgot to do this, the sipping key. So you guys tell us in the chat what you're sipping on as we tell you what we're sipping on.
Today I have a raspberry buble, and then later I'm gonna have, because it's 11 something here, I'm gonna take the bounce in. So let's start off with this raspberry one. Come on, you got this, Busy. It's your chance. No,
the ASMR was a little lackluster, but that's what it's all about. It's that pour. Okay. So I am going with my old standard, my favorite, which is the grapefruit buble, everybody. I love a grapefruit buble. I did run out of bounces, and the only other one I had was the caffeinated one that's like green tea and citrus, which is pretty good. But I do like the one, the bounce you have. So let's open it up for some ASMR. And Bubbly, feel free to hit us up, Bubbly, and you can sponsor us.
You're so good at that. It's like you're natural.
But I feel like my face when I do it's like.
But I think that's the technique, and this is why you're swimming now, because you got to get used to that.
Oh, yes. Okay. I used to drink malt, a malt called Evil Eye. There was a malt liquor called Evil Eye, like a malt beer.
People drink beer still. I had to drink one today. Ugh.
Oh, I used to.
I didn't have to.
Beer. Oh my God. Is Michael Bublé good? He's gorgeous and delicious. Yeah, I love the Bublé. I also like AHA, but we're getting that Bublé sponsorship because I just went to Target, placed an order today. Me and my husband Chell went, picked it up, and it was like 6 cases of Bublé, which is 8 cans.
Tater did the same thing, and I was like, we don't need all of these. There's nowhere to put all of these. And he's like, but we're gonna get a sponsorship. Not if we're giving them all our money. Like we don't need all these.
Tay's putting together a montage of videos of me and Busy opening up Bublés, and we are going to get that sponsorship. If anyone knows anyone at Michael Bublé's, aka the Bubbly business, let us know. Okay, so I love that you guys are telling us. Mango mixed Moscato. Oh, fancy, Jackie, fancy.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys are drinking some fancy stuff.
What's a 512? Yeah.
Oh, that's a beer, right? A porter is a beer, right? Am I right? I've been on the drinking game for a while, so I don't know. Does Buble?
I don't think it's changed that much. Okay.
Does Buble have more flavor than LaCroix? I think it has much more flavor than La Croix. I'm over La Croix. Once I heard, you guys, and this is allegedly. I got to put our allegedly banner up because our Cash App's at the bottom, and all that. But I'll put our allegedly. I heard. This is what I heard. Okay, busy coming. Okay. I heard that in the LaCroix, if you will, they have some kind of traces of roach killer.
Oh my God. Is it the same people who make Dasani? I'm sure it's all from the same pond.
Right. Dasani, don't they have like salt in it and they just like.
Why is there salt in my water? I need someone to tell me why it would make sense for me to be parched and then have salty water.
Drink more water. You buy more water. So then you have to buy more cases quicker.
And it tastes disgusting. It tastes like they were stirring it in nickels and then poured it into the water. It's just so
not stirring it in nickels.
Yeah, but LaCroix, I feel like it's too bubbly. And I burp too much when I have those.
It's way too bubbly. Like this is the perfect amount. Michael Bublé, aka Bublé, the perfect amount of bubbles for your mouth.
I don't think they're gonna use that one. But we can keep trying. We'll keep trying. I
thought that was pretty good. I meant Joleen is so pretty. Oh my God, Miss Mocha, thank you.
She been doing those laps, y'all.
I'm doing laps.
Done any vlogs on your vlog?
Keto. No, because I'm updating it soon because I have a whole bunch of stuff that I took when Nana and Lucy were here. I love that Not Paid by Anyone said, I'm having watermelon. Like, what are you drinking? She's drinking.
I guess she's drinking watermelon. Yeah.
Drinking watermelon.
Good luck with that.
Brianna says, oh my God, Dasani is literally the worst. Bottled water. You can buy so many unnecessary chemicals, right? Yuck. Ugh.
It's not water. It's disgusting. Anything from McDonald's is nasty, and that water is served there.
That's true. That except for the fries, which are chemical and nasty, but for some reason they just taste so good. And when you eat it and then you wipe the salt on your pants, it's like the best thing in the world. I always wipe the salt on my pants.
Okay. Well,
isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yes, it sure is, Joleen. Good job.
Okay, so we have lots of stuff to get to, lots of fun little things, lots of stuff to talk about. Let's get into some Big Brother. B Fiji says, is there BB23 drafts in the works? There is. Make sure you're subscribed to Nerdtainment so you see that we're doing another draft. And Busy, I recommend you hit up Sarah and tell her you're interested in being in this draft, because I think now it has been me, David, Sarah, Miranda, and then sometimes Jess Milagros. But hop in, baby. Hop on.
No, I say you guys go right ahead. I never ever understood the draft. It never made sense to me. When I was in middle school, I won, and I was like, I just wrote down names, so I won't even.
But that's like me, Busy. I don't get it. Sarah does all the work. She's like magic. Because I asked her and David, I still don't get how the draft works. I really don't. I don't know how they add the points. It's like if someone wins and someone does something, I'll have like moments, like sporadic moments where I'll go, I get it. And then it goes away and I fill it with YouTube drama and other things that are necessary. I go right to Reddit and everything I've learned is gone. So all you have to do is pick your team and then they tell you each week.
Let's go ruin their channel. Let's go ruin that draft. I'm with you, Jolie. Let's go ruin that draft.
So yes, Team Sexy Targets actually came and won for the first time. BB can, because normally I don't do too well. We do a Survivor one too. So there you go. All right. So let's start with breaking news in the Big Brother world.
Wait, I was gonna ask everyone to put in the chat where they're from. I like to see,
we
where
do that
they
later.
are.
We do that later when we do our attendance call. It's a tennis
call.
What
if they know here? What if they know here? You have to assume that we're that interesting.
We are, and they'll stay because our blowjos, aka Beef Tips, aka Busy Bees, aka Lean Team, the best. So at the end, when we do our All About the Beef, we'll have our tennis call.
Some of those are those teenagers. So now you're forcing them to stay here. They got to go to the swimming pool tomorrow.
Yep, good. Get high, have fun, and enjoy us old people talking about fun stuff. Okay, just so you know, if you didn't know, Big Brother 23 is starting July 7th. They should be dropping a cast list any minute. What's the date here? Okay, it's the 26th. I'm assuming they're going to drop a cast list and bios. I would say before the 4th of July kind of starts. So people have been speculating June 30th. I'm going to go with it and hope that that's when they do. However, I have some allegedly tea that's been floating around Twitter of who we think might be in the house, because there has been, and this is all spoilers and speculation, and we're probably 100% wrong, but the best part about Big Brother is the pre-gaming. Before any of the disappointment seeps in, it's all pre-game. So it's going to be a brand new cast of people that haven't been on the show. Allegedly, that's what they're saying. We're getting a fresh cast, and we got the beach house kind of theme, and they've been making a lot of references to duos. So I think there could be a duo twist, like we saw in BB6, and we'll get to Janelle and Kaysar did an interview on Clubhouse, which I still don't totally get what the hell Clubhouse is, but I did sign up for Clubhouse. Hopefully I didn't just enter the world of the alt-right, but if I did, I hope there's snacks. And so we'll see what happens.
You have to eat a baby once you do your second Clubhouse. We'll talk about it later.
No, you only have to do the adrenaline from the, okay, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. Okay, Q, hit us up. Anyway, all right. So speaking of which, oh no, we don't want to talk about that.
Not yet, but I want to know why y'all slacking. I'm talking to you specifically because, I only do it when the show starts. I don't care about none of this other hoopla.
I can't.
Why haven't I gotten any fake casting lists? Because that's the fun part of the show. Just give me random people and say, this came out. And so I can't get disappointed
keep up with the pregame if there's no cat. You know what I mean? Like, it's not as fun. So we're going to have to start speculating, which is what people are doing on Twitter, because BB Twitter is so fun. All right, BB Twitter. So, okay, you guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone knows Taryn from Rob Has a Podcast. If you don't know Taryn, let's pull up a picture of him so you guys can see him. But I mean, Taryn every morning goes live on Rob Has a Podcast during the Big Brother seasons, and he basically breaks down what happened the night before on the feeds, and he does it in a very non-biased. I mean, there's a little bias. Everyone's got a little bias, but he does it in like here's what happened. I think he adds more of his own opinion on it now, but but mostly it's like this person said this, so it's really helpful if you can't stay up all night and watch the feed. So Taryn never sleeps, and he covers it, and now he has like guests and stuff that join him. My favorite is Fridays when he has, I forgot the gentleman's name, put it in the chat. He's your favorite. You love him. I do like him. I like him. I think he should be upgraded to 2 days a week. But yeah, okay. So Taryn, cute little Taryn, Sarah from Nerdtainment is in love with Taryn. We already broke the story months ago. She turned red and blushed, and we laugh about it because she's got a little crush on Taryn. It's okay. She has a beautiful husband, Douglas. Maybe they'll take a third, just like Busy's trying to get Tay to take a temporary third in the relationship. Just, live your best life. So here's Taryn, and Taryn announced a while ago, I don't even know when, that he was moving to San Diego. I'm thinking, okay. He said, I'm moving to San Diego, June 17th. And I'm back for one final stream from Boston. So you're going Boston to San Diego, which, okay, I would leave Boston too because there's snow. San Diego, very warm. However, why and for what? I don't know what Taryn does during the day. I don't know if this is his full-time gig, podcasting and stuff like that. But no, he didn't really tell us why. And you know what San Diego is close to? It's close to Los Angeles. And you know what? That would be a good excuse for going into sequester eventually and being like, sorry, guys, I've been offline. I'm going through this move, So there's been a lot of speculation that Taryn Armstrong from Robyn's podcast is going to be maybe, possibly, probably not on this cast of Big Brother, because even Tay the Bay said that he heard what he had heard. He heard from somebody's friend who told another person's friend who told Melissa Denny right here, who told Amon, who told Kristen Macy that this season was going to have and put it on Reddit, stamped it, put an address on it, mailed it to his mom. Heard that there's going to be a super fan this season on Big Brother. And Taryn, you can't get much more of a super fan than Taryn, because he actually, I know the game. Busy knows the game, but Taryn knows the game. Yeah. He knows like the every strategy. I don't always agree, which is great because the Big Brother community, we all have our different, favorites and stuff. But normally Taryn, he would have a good ass strategy in that game. I hope to see him. What do you think?
I would love, one, it's very clear that if he's moving, if you're moving to San Diego and you're not telling us why, you're in the house. You're in the house. Like, it's very clear. Yeah.
You hit the jackpot or something. It's very expensive to live in San Diego too, Taryn.
You can't fool us. I've always thought about what it would look like if there are like super fans in the house, only because I feel like I would be stressed out. One, I don't know who would be giving us the recaps because everybody be inside the house, but then
I'll tell you
everyone's
who,
playing
and you
the
won't
game.
be happy.
I do
It'll be-
not want to see him do
It'll be
anything.
Cliff Hog.
Cliff Hog.
And cocked hat and cargo shorts. That's who will be giving you.
Oh, that'll be a sad time for all of us. But I feel like they will be coming in. That would be a Big Brother fight to the death because everyone would be playing. It was like when that guy, I can't remember what his name was. He used to do some of the Rob Hazard podcast things. When he went into that show, Sequester or whatever, and he was just
Brent.
like,
he got fired from RHAP, or they let him go, and now he's doing his own thing. Brent, yeah.
He came in that game like he was about to become Oprah. Like that was what was at stake. I was like, calm down,
It's
sis.
just Sequester. It's great, but it was that show actually. Listen, I haven't taken the time to recap it and stuff like that, but people go hard for that show. So maybe he wasn't wrong that he was going to be Oprah.
I've been invited twice.
You have not.
I have.
To be on Sequester?
Yeah.
And you've never told me.
No, girl, I don't be looking at that stuff like that. And I was like, what is this internet
you
thing?
never asked me to be on Sequester? I was asked to do some online thing, I think, but the actual show, Sequester?
Yeah.
Who reached out?
Susie. You know her.
Always busy. Busy's like this. Yeah, I had that, and I'm just like, and then you get mad at me if I don't tell you exactly.
Well, no, this was a while ago, but I don't read those parts of Facebook.
You should do it.
Like, what is this? I have a job, girl. I got to go to work. Okay, I cannot be sitting here.
Take a couple days off. And Taryn in a showman's. Wouldn't you love to see? I just want to see him get on comfy, go under the covers, see what happens. You know what I mean? And there was a point where Sarah was going to be cast. She was supposed to be cast on BB Over the Top. So what if Taryn was on? And then let's say this is before Sarah met her husband.
I was
and
say
then
she
it was
is
like,
Mary, girl. And then everybody kicks them out because they're a duo and they think that they're a threat. So then they don't last for more than 2 weeks after they come out. It will be such a good show.
Oh my God. Sarah would kill it on Big Brother, but she doesn't apply anymore. But she made it to like the end. They put Alex on, I think, instead of her, which, well, I mean, God bless Alex, but Sarah, way better. That sister twist just wasn't good enough, BBOTT, because I started finally watching it and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is a lot of manufactured. They made her wear this fake ass leather hat and pretend she's a super fan. And she's clearly not. She's clearly not a super fan. So it would be epic though, if they ever
Somebody
did.
said they want to see him in the shower. Well, you know what?
That?
He was working out, Jamie B. I did see a photo of him, and I was like, "Look at does he have a permit for those guns?" Okay, he was. No, Taryn. Yeah.
More proof he's on Big Brother because he's getting ready for the pool. Taryn Armstrong is on this season of Big Brother. I don't care what anybody says. This little cutie is going to be on there, and all these kids that they're probably going to cast will have no idea who this dude is. Because if they come in, if another person comes in and says, I'm a big super fan, they don't know who Taryn is, they're not a super fan. They're not a super fan.
I think that they're going to get people who actually love the game this time. I think they're going to do a little less of the whole, they found me on Instagram. I was scrolling and I saw this DM and that's why I got here.
No, I think it's going to be better casting. But again, another really good point to make about casting. You can take Rob and Cass out, but you still got the same executives, the same people running it, and they have a big say in Big Brother. So unless that changes and they truly want to see entertaining, kind of diverse people, and diverse all around. You know what I mean? Like diverse size, like just like representation of who we see in our friend groups and our families. And
give Devon a real veto.
No, for real. Quit giving her them baby vetoes. So anyway, allegedly Taryn Armstrong is going to be on this season of Big Brother, and I'm here for it. I will vote.
You heard it here first, you guys.
If they had a super fan version, I already said I would take Busy to final 2. And you would be my like number one. And I did say, I think I would stab both Sarah and Miranda. Ultimately, we'd have our thing, but in the back so that me and you could be final 2. And that's nothing on Miranda or Sarah. But that was just like, to me, I was like, oh my God, that would be amazing. Me and Busy getting to the final 2. But
they'll never see it coming.
They would never see it coming. But I would I wouldn't work with Taryn a day. I would make sure people got rid of him because he's too good. He's too
And that's
good.
what my fear is. Why would you even go into the house? Because he will be like a Janelle to super fans. Like, oh, no, get this person out first. Nice seeing you. Well, they're going to have to give him some friendship bracelet. Y'all better not bring out no friendship and no bracelet. But
they're going to bring Paul again. Speaking of Janelle did a So, okay, like I said, Clubhouse. Clubhouse is this app where this just okay, Busy, you explain it because you explained it really
What
funny.
in the Canva is this? Not is CBS or Paramount Plus? These are the flyers y'all making now. This is a sad day. Y'all need to get some more interns up in here.
This looks like my flyers I make, but good for you guys. Okay, so Busy, explain Clubhouse because you were explaining to me earlier.
I was telling her my dislike for Clubhouse because it's just you talking on the phone with other people. And I don't want to do that. I FaceTime. I don't call people on the phone. Okay, that's mad. Oh, you might as well give me a cord. Okay.
He FaceTimes me and I'm looking a wreck. Like I'm just like, oh, and he's like, you look nice. Anyways,
I'm not worried about that, girl. I am not worried about what you look like, girl. Let me get to the tea. But on Clubhouse, it's a million people talking about whatever. I hear some people are pontificating and they don't know how to shut up. And then there's moaning contest where people just go in there and everybody raises money and they ooh, and whoever has the best moan wins.
They use the template for. I love Canva. I pay my monthly dues at Canva so I can get the pro stuff. But yeah, it's way easier to use than Photoshop. Okay, so that's a Busy. Yes, explaining it. It's all audio. Call. It's a 3-way call with 75 other people who can join in and not turn their mics off. But you do have moderators and stuff. So I joined Canva because I was invited. Apparently, you have to be invited. Apparently, it used to be a lot. Canva. I joined Clubhouse. I don't even know what the frick I'm on. I have a Canva, but I joined Clubhouse. Someone sent me an invite for Clubhouse. It used to be more exclusive, like back in March. And now anyone can send you. You get so many invites. Thank you for sending me the invite, you guys, because there are Big Brother groups. And CBS, it looks like, has went to Clubhouse. So it looks like they're going to start doing some kind of recaps, interviews via Clubhouse, via this app. So maybe they have a deal with them or something, or maybe they're trying to steal some of our numbers because us BB recappers, we get good numbers. We make good money in the summer. You have, shout out to all the creators who do, the Big Brother recaps. You have obviously Sarah Entertainment, honestly, Hanukkah Miranda, BusyBlu, myself. Can I give myself a shout out? You have everyone at Rob Has a Podcast. You have
Mad Rose,
Couch Potato Queens, Mad Rose, Maddie and Janet. You have Carter, Matt and Jess Carter. So Carter, Matt. I mean, TV Talks with Tom. There's just all our friends. We love all of them. We have a couple we don't like. Cocked Hat.
I'm the only black one.
We got some news on YouTube. Well, there used to be 2.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a woman.
Oh, yes. She went in and out. She did a lot more of the.
What about Kamisha? Kamisha covers. Kamisha reviews. How can we forget about Kamisha reviews?
Does she do Big Brother? I thought she was in and out.
No, she interviewed Dan Giesling, I think, last season.
You better. You remember when I interviewed Danielle and no one came?
They did, though. But I think they'll come more now.
It was a sad day. Me and Sarah were like freaking out, and it was like 3 of us there. Thank God. Thank you, Danielle, again.
No, but thank you, Danielle from BB3. I was there. I joined. I watched. I thought you guys did an excellent job, and it was really exciting. But yeah, there's so many of us BB recappers, but now CBS is getting in on the party, and they grabbed Rob from Rob Has a Podcast because if you guys don't know, Rob was on Survivor. He was on whatever season he was, and then he was on the first All Stars, I believe. And then never again. And he's created this Rob Has a Podcast and all this stuff. So now he, the other day, had a little Clubhouse chat that I attended with Kaysar and Janelle. And if you guys don't know, Kaysar and Janelle from BB6, BB7, and then Janelle went on to be on BB14 as well. And they were just on this last season of All Stars. They have an epic friendship, and it was the nostalgia we needed for an All-Star season during the Panakuchen to have these two be there, and then the rest of the trash that they cast with them, unfortunately, kicked them out far too soon. And I was a little traumatized. 2020 was already a hard year for everybody, but then we had to go through the Janelle Kaysar getting targeted since day one when the rest of them were pregame. I don't care what you say. Derek joined my chat one day, Derek from BB16, and he said, there was no pregame. I go, Daddy Derek, you pre-gamed, you made sure your Cody was okay. And guess who also says there was pre-gaming on that level? Both Janelle and Kaysar in this talk with Rob on Rob Has a Podcast. So everybody knows there was pre-gaming in the All-Star cast for 22. Unfortunately, it was a big.
My question is, if they're sitting here really focusing on putting this diversity and give us the nostalgia that we need, Why they pick that white man to do the moderating? Can we get so I can just listen to Janelle and Kaysar by themselves? She's 40, always talking about makeup, and he is listening to it. And Rob has a podcast. We can listen to him at the podcast.
Rob has another podcast, still RHAP. So he can just keep it the same.
Pick someone. Like, there's so many people out there, you guys. Come on, CBS. Paramount Plus.
I think it's because he's a part of the CBS family already, and he has this big following with covering Big Brother all these years. That's what I imagine, and there's nobody else from the CBS family who has done that as long as him. That's what I'm speculating why that's the deal. But I understand what you're saying, Biz, and you're not wrong. Osmond's opinion says Big Brother Canada was a huge success for representation. BB23 has a lot to follow up. Both shows have made the exact same pledge last year. Yes, BB23 was epic this season as far as representation went. We got a really great season. Even if you didn't like all the players or you didn't like some of their dumb gameplay, it was actually very, very entertaining. And the representation was on point. So I think BB23 can do it. And I think they do have the casting guy from Survivor. And he's been successful at that. So we'll see. Yes,
CBS does not care about y'all or the promises that they make to you. So I would say let's get excited, but don't hold your breath. They're not trying to compete with anyone. Oh, they did such a great diverse cast in Canada. And America is like, yes, that was good for them. We don't like people of color sometimes. So don't get your hopes up.
No, and I agree with you because here's the difference. Arissa Cox, the host, she is the one of the executive producers, I believe, now of the show. So now she's on that level of the board. Arissa cares so much about the damn show. And then we have Julie Chen. Julie Chen shows up. I don't know her. Julie Chen. No. Julie Chen shows up, but I don't think she's as invested in the production of it, which I think she should ask to be an EVP and push for more diversity because we have two women of color hosting, a woman of color hosting American Big Brother and Arissa hosting Canada. And she's the one that made the promise and she delivered. So I do wish we had an Arissa Cox ourselves here in the US, but we don't. We have Julie Chen and the other lady, I don't know who she is, but I do know Julie Chen. And I wish that she was passing out diversity like she passes out her little,
stealing people's husbands. But
not that, but
what I want her to do is Julie, listen to us. You don't have no more jobs anymore. Okay. This is your only job. You're like, I don't even know if you're doing anything else. Go back to the Julie Chen we used to love when you talked to Aaron and said, let me tell you some of the quotes here that we got. Get back to that.
Yeah.
Get back to dragging the girls when they came out the house.
Iconic. And then all of a sudden she started giving us the 10 crack commandments at the end of every episode. I was like, I know, I know all of the 10 crack commandments. I don't need you to tell them to me, especially when you're making money off a show that is, based on lies and manipulation and sex and all the stuff,
and taking people's husbands and then talk about be good to other people. Girl, take your own advice, Miss Moon is.
I know, we know, Julie Chen, never get high on your own supply. We got it. We know all of them. We can name all the 10 crack commandments. We don't need you to tell us that. I can go on Sunday and I can figure it out on my own. You know what I mean? So
Julie, just come back to us. Just come back to us. Stop saying Moonves. We get it, girl. It's cute. Whatever. You're Julie Chen and you're back to dragging the girls when they come out of the house. Talk to them. Girl, why would you ever think that was a smart move? Tell the people you were not nice and you were nasty. I think you're going to have a lot of people ask you some questions after this. We'll be right back. That's what I need you to get back to, Julie Chen. This whole little... So tell us about how you felt about that.
Yeah, or, well, just so you know, everybody loves you. I'm like, it's Christmas Abbott. That is not the case, Julie. Quit lying to her. She's like, it's going to be fine. Okay, Arissa Cox has a way of doing it so the house guests aren't worried because everyone's very worried now about their image. And, there's a lot of people who do a lot of really problematic stuff on the show. And then they get dragged afterwards, lose sponsorship, lose jobs, things like that. So people get worried. So it's okay to give them a little encouragement like, you're great, but then still challenge them on certain things that the audience wants you. It's your job as the reporter to ask the questions, the hard questions. And so I agree with Busy. I wish we would go back to that and we don't need the quotes at the end. Okay, so Kaysar and Janelle are on with Rob. And at the beginning, it's just like, tell us about your friendship. And so they're telling about BB6 and all that. But then people joined on the group call on the three-way, and they were asking, these people had some pretty good questions, and they were asking them, their hardest eviction, and they both agreed that it was BB6 when Kaysar was unexpectedly taken out and then unexpectedly voted back in by America, and then right back out the door.
Oh, my heart.
Right back out the door. And then Janelle was like, I am going to seek revenge, and that she did. And she's like, bye bitches, and she got revenge on the friendship. And then they both said give me that key, bitch. They both said they weren't surprised that they were evicted so soon in All Stars, because Janelle's like, all the freaking people on Twitter being like, we love Janelle, or she's coming back, and I'm most looking forward to her. The people doing spoilers, and I was like, that was me. I was doing spoilers.
So she blames you.
Sorry, Janie. Yeah, which is totally fine. I'll take the blame for Janelle. But yeah, she was like, no, you guys hate me, because immediately all those girls, all the women that they, except for Bailey and Davon, I'm pretty sure, and Keisha, not Keisha.
Thank God Keisha was there. I need a 1 week buffer so that we can keep Janelle.
And Keisha were the only ones that weren't peanut butter and jelly of Janelle and wanted her out, because everyone was just against Janelle. And it's like, you could actually go after the dudes. You go after the Codys, but no, they wanted to rub his back and look at his eyes.
She's 40. She hasn't played the game in ages. And
I know.
So intimidated. That's how you know you are bad. You walk in there and the girls are like, we got to get you out. She has 3 kids. She's working out. She does insurance. She's a major threat. Meanwhile, back in the ranch, they're in the gym. Yeah.
She's sharing her drunk elephant expensive facial products with us. How dare she, that evil person? Like Janelle was about face masks and M&Ms and talking about the Whole30 and kikiing and having fun. And yeah, she is, through the years, she's built quite the reputation for herself on the show. But if these people are as concerned as we all know they are about likability after the show and also their Instagram following and stuff, you would think they would want to work with the legend like this, get on that level, just like Bailey did. Bailey's like, I'm going to get on Janelle's level, and then they became besties,
There weren't a lot of brains in the house, though.
That's a way. Yeah, they're running low on that. So there was a lot of shade thrown during this interview, which was nice, even by Kaysar. So both Kaysar and Janelle were like, old school BB was all about like strategy and mental, and this new school is all social. Where people are just like, we're friends, we're voting with the house. And if you don't vote with the house, then so the same complaint that a lot of us fans have, that this voting with the house has ruined the game. These big, huge alliances have ruined the game. Big Brother has to institute some kind of twist. I mean, the tagline of the game is expect the unexpected, yet all we're doing every year is getting the expected. So we expect the expected. Now they can throw in many things to break up these bigger alliances, or put some salt in them so it's harder for them to do that. And I think, things as small as like food comps and dividing the house up that way, and having certain sides of the house have to work together and talk to each other, that can really kind of mix up the monotony of these big alliances, because I think now in Big Brother, a lot of things are handed to the players. It's just like, what do you want? She wants organic, farm fresh, baby fed, grasshopper eating, salmon. Right. She needs it. Where is my
Those are rare.
Salmon? And
they're all friends. Who's going to be a have-not? Who wants to volunteer?
Yes. No.
Who wants to try?
That's a strategical thing. You're supposed to use the have-nots as a strategical move. So when people are like, oh my God, you're on the block and you're a have-not. Yeah, because that's the game. You're supposed to suffer. Like, you're not, this isn't vacation. And I don't mean like suffer, but you're supposed to like feel it a little bit.
You need to get a stomach flu because you're eating the slop and it's making you upset. You're sleeping on a bed of nails. It's freezing cold in there. You have to eat dinner with everyone. It's cold showers. I need you to be miserable, and then you work harder to not be miserable anymore. I want all that stuff back. Shaving heads. Give me the box. Where is the button in the box?
Had to shave his head for something, and there was quite a few shaving head moments. But I really think these like the have-not situations and the cold showers and stuff, that's real. It's there to kind of disable your opponent and to make it harder for them, and that's what you're doing. And in old school Big Brother, we saw two sides of the house against each other or multiple alliances, things like that, even, you know, 2-person alliances, and not this whole like group think where I hate the new school of any reality challenge show where it's just like, well, the groups go, I have to vote with the group. No, you don't. You can shake shit up. Your job in there should be to kind of shake shit up, because it's not only to win the money, but you want to be good TV as well, because there's opportunities that come after the show. And unfortunately, some people don't know that. And then they learn the hard way that you'll leave there and you will, you know, leave with nothing by just going with this group thing. So they were shading them on that. They were also talking about a lot of them just go in there to be influencers. So, you know, Janelle's like, they're just trying to pretend they're so nice, but they're not really that nice. And Nicole Franzel is an example of that. She wanted to be America's sweetheart, but she's stabbing people in the back, which is fine. That's part of the game. But just like we've said a million times about, you know, Frazzled Franzel, she's like, gotta own it. You just gotta own your moves. I didn't even do it. Oh my God. And it's like, Ian, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I voted for Ian. Was that good? Cody, how do I act? Like, she literally went hours before and said, Cody, can you teach me how to act? I'm going to do, and then, but that's fine. But then admit it to the audience. Future house guests on Big Brother. Be the villain. Yeah, don't play us. Be the villain. Play them. But that's your DR moment to tell us, like the Dr. Will style, things like that. Like, here's what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
This is when you become the winner that didn't win to America. Because like, you did so well. We saw you doing. She should never. I'm not going in that little girl.
Yeah, it's rough, but they were definitely So then Rob made a really great point. He's like, well,
he talked?
Help. He did talk a little bit. He said, do you think it would help if we offered, along with money, 500,000 like Instagram followers? I was like, that's pretty
crazy in there.
They would play a lot more cutthroat and a lot harder if they did that. So, you know, Janelle and Kaysar were just talking about the old school days of Big Brother and then who they wish would have been on it. One person asked, who do you wish you could have played with? And for a woman, Janelle said Rachel Riley. Oh my God. Had Rachel Riley not been pregnant, we would not have had to deal with Frazzled Franzel and Danielle and their messiness all season. We would have had Janelle and Rachel.
Powerhouse. Talk about floaters.
Power women.
A life vest.
Yes.
Kristen.
Yes. Or she would be like, Franzel, grab a tissue, Nicole. Or like, Criers, grab a tissue, Franzel. That would be great. She's like, you're so mean. You're so mean. So that would have been great. But Rachel
would have been crying too.
Of course. But she cries, but she's also a really bomb player. And she sticks up for herself. And she is who she is. She doesn't try to pretend to be someone else. If you love her or you hate her, and she's fine with that. She's like, whatever. So we do like ourselves a Rachel Riley in this game, and she wanted to come, but she was newly pregnant, so she couldn't come. So that was
bring the baby in the house too.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not this Big Brother. We're not doing major competitions anymore. Now it's stack 10 cups, and that's what we're going to be playing.
Well, sometimes they're doing these major competitions where you got to be like a CrossFitter, which is what Kaysar was talking about. Some of these ones, he's like, I'm 40 years old, I'm out of shape, and I got to hold myself up on this thing. And that you had these, you know, even the first HOH of last season that Cody won, obviously the soccer player is going to be able to maneuver himself on these little things and balance and stuff like that. So I think it's you know, people have been criticizing the games on Big Brother for a while too. Like, you shouldn't have to be like super strong. And also now's the time to kind of change up the games, because now people are like, when do we get this? And there's certain ones that everyone's like OTEV. Everyone's very excited to see OTEV. You know, it's one, but there's other ones that you could easily get a new game. So people aren't 100% prepared because it's becoming very expected. We're wanting the unexpected. So maybe switch it up. Like, Chell knew a girl who was working back in the day as one of the game organizers on Big Brother. I'm like, what a fun freaking job, you know? So then they also said Howie. I think they wanted Howie, you know, Hurricane Howie. Shout out to Hurricane Howie. I got to repost.
Fun to have him there, but I don't know if I would have wanted to see him play.
Yeah, I think
he looks at people like, all of these people are crazy, and that's what I loved about his confessional. Like, this person's stupid. She's sitting over here eating this, and I would have just wanted to hear him talk crap about everyone in the house.
Well, and he would have too, because I interviewed him last summer, and he had opinions. I'll have to repost that interview. But on like Franzel and all that stuff, it was a really fun interview. He was great. Me and my friend Powell interviewed him and just had a little chat with him. I shouldn't even say interview. It was just like a really fun chat, and we asked him questions about his game and stuff. And I think he would have come back, but he's like a real ass weather dude now, like weatherman. And he
has to lie to the people and tell them that it's going to rain.
Yeah, well, he was in Alaska, and now I think he's in Texas as a weatherman. So
why would he move from Alaska to Texas? You guys, it's gonna be cold, and like you'll never be wrong. You'll never be wrong. You're gonna need a jacket today. I would have definitely been a weatherman in Alaska.
Well, I mean, for real, it's gonna cold. Well, I mean, there's summer, and then there's gonna be a part of time where the sun doesn't come up.
You're gonna need a jacket today. You may need a jacket. You may need a jacket today.
Yeah, and some snow boots.
Back to you, Jackie.
Back to you. Floaters grab a life vest, Kristen.
Oh,
yeah,
iconic, an icon.
So they talked about also how the season, like after 10, strategy kind of changed and you started seeing repeat moves, which I think it was a little later than 10, but I mean, 1 through 10 were epic, except for 9. 9 was the not my fave, but those seasons had really epic moves. So now Kaysar and Janelle were just saying you see a lot of repeat moves and people just trying to be the next BB23, like make the big dance funeral move, stuff like that. And but they're not casting the quality of player that they used to. People, because Janelle's like, when I was cast, MySpace was barely out. So I wanted to play Big Brother. We all wanted to play. We weren't on it for social media. We weren't on it to be Insta famous. We weren't on it for any of that. We were on it to play the game. I don't think it was before everyone recorded themselves and everyone was a celebrity.
Doing the whole modeling thing
in their own mind.
Janelle did come there on a mission. She better stop.
Oh, I'm sure. But if you notice, she played the game. What other woman in the modern seasons who's come on has come on and actually made moves and been, who also was like a model, you know, besides like Rachel Riley. I mean, she was a cocktail waitress. Wasn't she from Vegas? But she also was like a neuroscientist. Yeah,
she's so smart. She's the smartest woman in the world, working as a cocktail waitress at the casino down there in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she wouldn't let us forget it.
But yeah, Manaki, Bear, they do need to cast people that love the game, people that actually know about the game, because otherwise you just see, I mean, we saw Kat, who was cast on BB21. She showed us that they were looking for, I think, Love Island people. And they're like, hey, you look fun. Want to try Big Brother? And everyone's like, what's Big Brother? They literally hit you up in the DMs. They look at your Instagram following. I mean, Holly Beth, who was with Jerkson all season, a similar situation. They thought they saw like a chick with a lot of Instagram followers and look good in a bikini. So, hey, you're in. And then they grab old Absy McGee, you know, the Abs brothers, who are also, you know, problematic and bigoted. But I don't need to see abs. I just need to see gameplay.
I mean, I do need to see some abs, but it could be on like Howie. I would love to see some on Howard. Sorry. But what's the last showmans that we've liked? Like, they could let it go with the whole cutesy single Love Island thingy.
We don't need it.
I can't even remember the last showmans that I was like, I'm so happy for them.
Well, we'll get to that. I can't remember the last one either. I'm gonna say Sam and Tyler. Sweet and salty Sam. Wasn't she going after Tyler? Was she going after Fessy? She's like, want to pet my spider? It's in my pants. Oh, God bless Sam. So the interview then went on, and a couple players joined in the chat on Clubhouse. One of them was Jenza from BB8, Evil Dick's first season. That's an epic season if you guys haven't seen it. And her and Janelle are really good friends outside of this. And so she joined for a little bit, and I wanted to hear more about her, but then guess who popped up? The thirstiest of all thirst traps in the BB world. Who do you think it was, with a dance routine to ruin the season?
I don't know who.
Looks the other way when problems and racism occur, and he's like, I'm still on the group chat and I don't care. Broadway, not Frankie Grande.
Oh my God. Well, and you know what? And he would. Okay. What else does Tami have to do? There's no plays going on right now. There's no one asking for someone to do a song and a dance on the stage. So what else does he than to be at home with his feet up on his bed and he's like, hello, I'm calling in too, because he has nothing else to do.
Exactly. People are saying the last showmance they liked was Jess and Cody, Jody mostly. Because they were forced to like them because that season was so bad. And Zanky's, I think Zanky was probably my favorite. Laylee Leah says Jeff and Jordan. I know a lot of people, they were a favorite. Some people either loved them or you hated them. And now looking back,
well, they messed that up.
So yes, Tommy is so problematic. He's so annoying. So Janelle, being nice, I guess, is saying, oh my God, Tommy, me and Kaysar are going to be in New York. We got to meet up. Maybe we could do a TikTok dance. He's like, oh, for sure, girl, for sure. But then she said, she goes, I wish Tommy would have been on our season from BB21 because the one we had would seriously had a whole breakdown, something like that. Was not okay. And there was multiple references in their Clubhouse to people, if you're not fully
I love her so much
with it, don't go on Big Brother, because you'll lose yourself in the music, the Big Brother, the have-nots, you'll find yourself eating in the shower and hiding food in the trash, Jerks and Mickey. But he was obviously they were talking about Nicole Anthony and how Tommy would have been better than Nicole Anthony. I don't agree. I think both should not have been on. No BB21s should have been on. No, thank you.
I'm with you. Yes.
So it's just too close to just don't. And Nicole, obviously we know why she was asked on because she was America's favorite player. She had the biggest fall from America's favorite to not America's
that
favorite.
Fall from grace was horrible, girl. She was up here with the unicorns and the rainbows, and now she's down here singing in black dresses, looking at the sky. That girl's on fire.
This girl is on fire. Now, I have a theory, and I've had this theory about Nicole Anthony for a while, but I'll tell you in a second, and Busy pretty much knows. But so that was pretty much the interview. Tommy pops in, and Tommy's like, well, they were being overly nice to Tommy, saying, oh, Tommy wouldn't have played with the big alliance. I'm like, that was Tommy's game, is hiding behind the big alliance and Christie and the problematic players and baby bangs, and that was his game. Now,
Janelle got off that phone and was like, I can't believe that guy got on it. I just know she did. It not nobody like no Tommy. You boost his head up so he'll get off really quickly. We love you. Thank you so much for calling in.
No, they kept asking Tommy questions. They were treating him like he was a damn celebrity, and it was kind of annoying. And I love Janelle and Kaysar, and they were just being nice. But here's the thing with Janelle and Kaysar, if you guys are questioning why are they so nice to Tommy, they don't watch the live feeds. Kaysar probably had no idea who he was, but he's like, oh, he's like they always cast one fun gay guy, you know what I mean? Except for I don't know what happened with Kevin. Season. I don't know what happened with Kevin. Kevin was crying all the time, and Tommy was not fun either. But that's kind of like the trope, in reality TV is like the gay guy has to be fun, and it's just like, come on, couldn't we have all types of gay men, all types of gay people in general? But no, so I think Case was just like, well, Janelle likes him, but none of them watched the feeds. They didn't see that he was a part of the big, gross, grateful, hateful alliance. And even after the season ended, was problematic and was on an email exchange or a text message exchange, I should say, a racist one, and then unfollowed the wrong people, unfollowed the people that started calling out the racism rather than unfollowing the racists. He still wanted to be friends with them.
With the little guy from the other season, the one who used to say Yatus? I'm sure they'll get along. They're racist and they love America and they're gay. And I'm sure they're both Trump supporters. Somebody pray for them.
Kylan says, I want to see a big gay hairy man. Oh my God, on Big Brother, for sure. There is a comedian.
She's here for the Bears.
Todd, he calls himself he's a comedian. He's in LA. I forget Todd's last name, but he's pretty big on Instagram. But someone like Todd, and I'm just saying Todd, even though I'm not saying his last name, but he has okay. I can't. It's late Saturday night, and I've had so much boob leg.
Everybody knows Todd.
Everybody knows Todd. Yeah. Todd, the bear, the beautiful bear. Love it.
So you think that Rob did a great job hosting this conference call?
He did what he had to do. I don't know. It wasn't a big opportunity for him to really host. He led the conversation and then they took calls. I mean, Yeah, that's what Rob does. So yeah, I mean, he did his job.
We could have just had someone else just call it number 2, and we could have
Well,
had it without him.
I think because they want it in the CBS family. That's why I think that they're keeping it.
Go review that show that you were on. Leave ours alone. But that's just me. And he just keeps getting promoted more and more and more and more and more.
Well, he's got the years.
And we're doing diversity. We're here for diversity here. Happy Pride Month. Let's give Rob a chance to interview some of the America's favorite
players. Are you not a Rob fan?
Oh, I've been trying to hide it.
Because it is not, I couldn't even tell. Okay, speaking of the Nicole Anthony thing. Okay, so yeah, they did that interview. If you guys want to check it out on Clubhouse, I don't think they keep them. So that's the basic breakdown. It was a fun little time. Janelle and Kaysar easily share stuff, and they shade, and they have fun, and they have a lot of respect for the game. And so it's great listening to them talk. And I wish that I want to see them again on the show. It was sad for me because it really was the end of an era. You think they're probably never going to be brought back for this. And the nostalgia was just what we needed after seeing so many crappy seasons of Big Brother. And, there were some promising people, but there wasn't like a BB6 season or the first All-Star season, which was amazing as well. Okay.
Well, let's just hope they get another free conference call and everybody you can listen to them once again.
Watch T, thank you. Welcome. Have some fun. Okay.
We haven't even said any jokes yet.
Oh my God, we're just naturally funny. All right. So the Nicole Anthony thing. So yes, so she had such a hard time that season when she came back. Her first season, she had a hard time too, but she became a fan favorite because everybody, those other people, she was seen as being someone who was picked on in the house, and she was like the underdog, and she became
the first season. She had a hard time. The second season, she was the hard time. And here's the thing. I always had this theory. I got fired from an app because I had this theory, and I was vocal about it. And I said, you have to be careful who you take advice from. You have to be careful who you listen to. She came on BB23 going, there's this guy I do a podcast with, and I love him. He's my best friend. And she knew him for 2.2 seconds. You cannot, I had a therapist tell me this one time, and I've said it a million times. If someone wants to be your best friend right away, that's a problem. You have to be very, very careful. Friendships grow and they take time. If someone's just like down your throat, like, let's have a podcast, let's make money off your popularity on a television show that I can't get on, that's going to be a problem. So this dude comes into Nicole Anthony's life, again, this is my theory, and scoops her up, and she's new and she's novel and she has the world ahead of her, and she's getting interviewed by Vanity Fair and places because she's this underdog on reality TV because she's with all these bigots in a house, and she's the one person that, Kemi got just the worst end of the deal on that season, and she's the one person who kind of stuck up for Kemi, as in one the White House guest, because the white women wins for sticking up for the black girl's trauma.
Exactly. Unfortunately, that is, she did win. She did win for that. And that's what we do in society.
And then the truth came out. I didn't watch those videos from that black woman that I protected.
It was too hard for her to watch mean videos.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, she's getting DMs from Krusty the Clown, and she's responding.
So, okay. So she gets on this podcast with this gentleman, and cocked hat, cargo shorts, Old Navy, and they start doing the show. And I'm thinking, she could have done anything. She's coming off as a very popular player on a big television show for a whole summer. These Big Brother people, Survivor players, talk about how the Big Brother players, they get followers. Like Survivor, they don't get the same followers unless you're like a Boston Rob or a Sandra or something like that. You don't get the big followers. Big Brother players get the followers, and you could do a lot. That's currency in this world, unfortunately. So she comes out there, and then
whittle away though on Survivor's like, oh well, I'm not going to be following that, after that. So
and then she teams up with this guy on this rinky-dink show where, he's been doing it for 72 years and it just hasn't caught on, and it's on You Now, which what's You Now? And I noticed early on, this guy's mean to her. Like, he's just not nice to this girl. He's not nice to this young woman. And so I started to point out these things. He seems very predatory. He's weird and he's negative and all these things. Like, I was triggered. Like, I'm like, oh, this is a problematic dude in my opinion. I've worked with these dudes in comedy. So I'm like, Nicole, run. I was very honest about it. The dude got in his in his feelings, in his cargo shorts about it, went to the app we both worked for and told them it's me or her. They picked him. But as we know, things, when you mess with, like Busy says, when you mess with someone's bag, it comes around.
It's gonna come back to you. Let me tell you, you can't put that negativity out in the world, and you already are threatening us with that cocked, nasty, crusty hat, and think that some good's gonna come back to you. It's just not going to happen. And once I learned that man did that to you, I said, I'm gonna sit back here just like this. And I'm going to watch. Somebody pass the popcorn and the butter, please, because I'm going to watch this go down, because you're at the tippy top, okay? For some reason, I don't know what hoodoo, voodoo, or whatever he fed her that made her best friend was treating her like that. Well, she also did lock her parents in the basement because they wasn't gonna tell her what was in the bag. So I guess birds of a feather. I know she's not too much better, but anyway, you can't sit here and have these women lose their jobs and then think that you're now going to be successful. Okay, you don't own the theater. Shout out to Scary Movie too. You cannot think that you're still going to be successful, girl. And now look at you. Okay, sayonara.
And then he got fired, and Nicole left him. So it's like listen, the chickens all come home to roost, bro. And if you can't take a little bit of criticism from a woman who is, I clearly see how maybe you should have taken that as a note and just treated Nicole better, because that was your meal ticket. And now she doesn't talk to you, and the app that you put all your stuff into doesn't talk to you, that you got people fired from. And you didn't. Them. The worst part is the dude didn't just get. This part will always get me. He didn't just get me fired. He followed me that morning on my social media to see if I would put out. He's never followed me before. And he followed me. So that, he follows me. Believe me. Hi. And, but he followed me just to see if I would put something out. I didn't, because I'm like, all right, my contract was ending anyways, soon, and I wasn't gonna renew with them, but it's just like, you're so gross. And it's not a hate thing. Told John says, you must hate her co-host. I really don't like problematic dudes who prey on young women. And and Nicole is a grown woman. You know, she is a woman, but she's younger, and I think she's more naive to the world. But she believes these over 40-year-old dudes, the Cliff, what's his name? Cliff Hogg, the Kevins, and the cocked hats of the world. So now and I think all the advice he gave her when she got off the show, she was like, this is my best friend. She went into the BB23 house and was like, this is what cocked hat said I should do. And no, he knows everything. It was like her life coach. I think that took her down a really bad path where she didn't want to work with Janelle. She freaked out. She was just being and she's like, well, Cocktail said I should do this. Why would you take the advice of a dude who can't even get on the show? Oh my gosh. It was too weird. So anyway, in the more recent months, they had their breakup.
Sorry. You know what's funny is that he was watching your page to see if you was about to say something and have a breakdown. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, somebody else was writing a real quick statement. Sorry, not doing that anymore. Talk to you guys later. And that's whose page he should have been watching. I just want to put that out there.
He should have just been a cool, supportive dude. I got so many DMs about how problematic this dude is. Like when I came forward and was like, something's wrong, right? Like this, you shouldn't be treating your co-host like this. And the way he talks to her, he should be thanking her because he's picking up her fans and he needs them. You know what I mean? You can only buy so many followers, subscribers. You can. I don't know what the max is, but you're going to max out your Discover card, bro. And it's going to be hard, you know?
I cannot with you. And he is one of those people who look greasy. I know white people say all the time, that person looks greasy. He's the first person I'm looking at and it's like, I get what they're saying. He just looks greasy. Like, I know he has noodles in a cup.
Probably, but he could be like a cool person and get along with all the rest of us. But a lot of the other Big Brother podcasters hit me up in the DMs on the private and were like, Joleen, oh my God, even before you came along, he's been a problem. He's been this, that. And I'm like, yeah, I can tell. I haven't lived on this earth 41 years and not learned a thing or two about problematic people. Like, come on. So I think that was unfortunately the downfall of her and other things. And, you know, she should be able to make her own decisions, but hopefully going forward, now that she has totally gotten rid of him out of her life, because me and Busy called this. I mean, she put out a goodbye statement. Their podcast ended so abruptly, put out a goodbye statement and didn't mention her co-host. That means you're not friends. And then he tried to spin it like we were lying and say, oh no, everything's fine. Bro, I don't even think you two follow each other anymore. And she didn't mention you in the message. We know you're not okay. Your subscribers message me and tell me what's going on. So I know you're not.
Like,
and that's
can you
okay.
do a video for us because we're not getting ours? I'm telling y'all, go watch that last. It was one of the last episodes of their podcast. And when I tell you, he was like, well, we're trying to get these interviews together. We're trying to get everything. And Nicole was like, yeah, so weird.
Isn't it funny? Weird. I wonder if he finished his BB Can interviews. I don't think he did.
I mean, if you can't get anyone to do one with you, then it's going to be very difficult. And Nicole, she did not understand what was going on.
Once the star leaves, I guess, and then almost got my channel taken down, allegedly, because allegedly, you know, he's got some Long Island medium looking fans that try to strike my channel, allegedly.
Just disgusting. Anyone how do you not have a stroke with all of the stuff that's going on that channel? It's so much moving, and then it's so much dead air. It's just like, go.
It's just so bad. Like if you're gonna be a bully, you're gonna be a dick to your own co-host. Like it's probably gonna end. It's probably gonna end, dude. It's probably gonna end.
So sorry for y'all. Let's put some donations together.
Believe me, Drama Simmer, they are not friends anymore. We know.
No. She said, who's that? She said, who's that? What's friends? What's a podcast? Okay. Let's put a GoFundMe together and let's just give them a care basket, an edible arrangements. You know, sorry for your losses.
Here's what I do hope. I hope that maybe this person takes the feedback and does better in the future. Why not? Can you do better?
Because he stopped your bag. I hope nothing good comes to him for the next 5 years. And that's on God. You cannot come out here and having people losing their jobs because you're so high in the white male privilege of it all.
You can't take a little criticism. There's videos people make about me. I don't even report the damn videos.
He needs to. I hope he gets all the way down. I want him to, succeed and still live a healthy life, but out of a cardboard box. You deserve to get back what you put out because who knows what could happen to you, Joleen.
I love my friend.
What could have happened to you?
That's the thing. I could have lost my day job, and that could have been a very important source of income. And the fact that app was like, we have to let you go because you are talking about cocked hat, and we can't have that. And I was like, I put together this email, saying like, as a woman in the entertainment industry all these years, like when I notice a problematic behavior, then maybe in the future, we don't need all these Me Too moments because other women can stick up for you and advocate for you because I'm older than Nicole. I outwardly said, if you need, because she's like, he's taught me everything. If you need someone to teach you how to plug the mic in, I'll do it for free. And I won't ask you to do any lives with me. I'll just help you as an older woman helping a younger woman because I had a lot of older women in comedy help me. You know what I mean? We don't need.
And why would you want him to help you? He kept forgetting her in the intro. How do you have a show with two people and you kept? Oh, sorry, I didn't have you on that one. Like, how do you forget the other person who's a part of your show?
How do you forget the star, the one who was actually on the show that you're covering? How do you forget? That's like me and Jessica Milagros having a show about Big Brother. I've never been on Big Brother, and then me going, "Oh, Jess is here. I forgot." Like,
sorry,
hello?
I forgot the wrong intro. And the 3 weeks in a row that kept happening. And but he's taught me everything, girl. No, and your background looks a match. Like, what did he teach you? And look at the way he dresses. Do you want information from people like that?
You got to be careful. You have to be careful with these cocked hats in their 40s because he's the same age as me, and we got to stop cocking our hats now. It's just that's the way it happens. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water. You think you're going to drown. That's the way that the world goes round.
Y'all stop letting him in Aeropostale. Tell him no more of these hats. You got to go. Okay. Tell him no more PacSun, no more Aeropostale.
No more Hollister. Just like Soulja Boy, you have to retire the Hollister at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I pray for everybody who has a subscription to him. I pray for all of y'all. I'm so sorry that y'all have to go through this, and now you're only stuck with him. So y'all on my prayer list.
Yeah, they're on my prayer list. Thank you, April. I saw some of Jillian's stand-up. I appreciate that. Check out my stand-up, guys. Feel free. Okay, next up, Baby Bangs from BB23 is procreating.
Well,
and then
the next news.
The story that Busy really wants to talk about. Let's get to it.
Oh my God, those are just two racist. You know what? I love, and nothing is better than when two races come together and leave us out here in the world trying to live prosperous lives, harmonious lives alone. Thank God they found each other. Thank God she took him from his girlfriend, and he did the same with her. And they found each other. It's two nasty, disgusting, racist people who found love. It's so beautiful, and I hope that this union, okay, is full of make America great again, and full of cars going through gyms and restaurants with bad reviews. I want them to have the type of lifestyle that they want. I want her to always try to figure out if someone is sleeping with her man as she takes other people's. And I want her to, oh my God, look at it. She's so, what is on her feet? She already, maybe is it because she had twisted her ankle? The CrossFitter now is wearing, what are those clogs that she has on? And what's the weather there? Talk about you may need a jacket. She has on a towel, and what is he dressed like on the sand in the middle with those shoes? Just, they deserve each other. Get them off of the streets, okay? They are a danger to society, and we already know that from her mug shots. Y'all can go Google that, okay? And get him off of the streets as well. We don't need them, and they need each other. Now all we gotta do is buy them a ticket to another country so they can get out of here.
Tell me what you really feel, Busy. I love you. Ruth the Truth, thank you so much. Says you both are awesome. Love the comedy. We love you. Thank you so much, Ruth. Yeah, hopefully they make each other happy. So here's the thing. Memphis Abbott now. Memphis Garrett proposed to Christmas Abbott. They met last year during BB23 All-Stars. They both had other significant others, but they both made sure to tell Us Weekly every week. We were only dating them a couple of months, so it doesn't count. They fell in love in an awkward place, which was the Big Brother house. And I called it. If you watch my old videos about Big Brother, if you guys have followed me, I was like, here's what's going on after dark. She went over to his blanket. He pulled her on his lap. Something's going on. And sure enough, the minute they left the house, they were like, we're doing it and doing it and doing it gross. And
they
so
saw
now,
each other for who they were. Oh, look how she's being mean to those black people. I'm doing the same thing to the black boy. Yes, we deserve each other. How could you not look at those baby teeth and not want to be with her? Oh my, and those spaghetti straps. I'm so over her. I am so over her.
Is going in.
I don't like how they treated it. That both of them were racist. They use extreme microaggressions, and they stole each other. Like, it's like they were not born with a moral compass. They have no direction at all. And then you put them in the house with genuine souls, and look at them smiling and happy. She's gonna call the police or someone as soon as she gets off this boat. Like, it's just, I'm so happy that they found each other, to know that they can look at each other. And the way she was treating Dave, now she's gonna shoot me because we're allowed guns in the Big Brother house. And the way he was talking to Dave, come here, boy. They just looked at each other and was like, oh, this just reminds me of whatever that girl name who was down there at them antebellum South parties. Oh, I know, they host them.
Rachel.
Yes, they host those parties, and Rachel attends. And then she brings her black boyfriend. Now, this is just, I love to see it, because I want them to keep each other, leave our lives alone. I don't want anybody else's lives ruined, okay, by them trying to date them and then just leaving sporadically, because that's what
it's a good thing that they found each other so they don't find anyone else. You know what I mean? So this is like, God bless, but busy with the drag for sure. I love it. Yeah, so they're engaged and in love. And Lex apologized for as a Floridian. I apologize for this existing. Thank you. We appreciate your apologies. And
a Florida man marries Christmas. That's what happens. This is ridiculous. I wonder what she thinks in her head she looks like to the public. I wonder if she's like, America loves me.
In my opinion, I think Christmas is even more I think she's more problematic than Memphis. I think she showed her microaggressions, in a ridiculous way.
She was about to get shot. Can you blame her?
And the white fragility became real when she was just like, what? I can't say and then when she charged at them and then was like, oh my God, they're being so aggressive. And I was like, but you charged at them. And Davon and Bailey both had to keep their cool and then she turned into a Karen and all that.
Right. You want to provoke?
So.
I'm provoked. You wanted to provoke me?
I'm provoked. Oh, that was such an
Girl.
iconic Davon
Hey,
movie.
Christmas run. She's gonna go get her gun that they gave her in the Big Brother house. Go run, Christmas. Go run up to Memphis while he's sitting here and giving David a lesson.
Dude, Dave. He said David is the best man. David likes
sure
Memphis.
He sure is. No, he's bringing people to their seats. Knowing those two, he is bringing people to their seats. This way, ma'am. This way, ma'am.
Hide your car keys, Memphis. We've been telling them that, but I'm telling you guys, I called it last summer. People were like, I don't know. And I'm like, these two are humping. They are humping around. And just so we're aware, I was like, I wonder if Memphis still follows me. Sure does. There's the follow back. Little Memphis. He likes the comedy, he says. So God bless.
Yeah, your life is a joke. Your life
doesn't follow me.
Do you think she would? We're not doing CrossFit over here and losing subscribers by the minute.
So what's the over under on a domestic disturbance call? I mean, listen, Memphis, the minute you mess up, good luck to you, my friend. You are. I mean, she has a whole ass rap sheet, which is like, you know, her arrest and stuff of literally.
She's a criminal. Talk about
running
getting
her
a gun.
car.
She's a criminal. She is a criminal. She needs to be watched. She's a CrossFitter who broke her leg on getting a piggyback ride. She is dangerous. She's dangerous.
Remember? What was I gonna say? Oh, now I forget. But while she was in the house, everyone filled up her timeline when she was trying to act like Davon and Bailey were aggressive and scary and like criminals or whatever. Everyone filled up her timeline with her mugshot. And then she came off of the Big Brother All-Star season and she went live and someone pretended to be Josh. And she was like, oh, Josh, my friend, Josh. And they were like, wow, you're so racist, you be, and all this.
Amen. Amen.
And then exactly she was like, excuse me. She didn't know how to get them off her Instagram live.
And there's problematic people like this who, as soon as they get out the house, they're like, I'm taking a social media break. Oh, girl, you know what we talk, because we dragging you. It's not about that. You know, I just got to remove myself. I've been in the house for so long. No, girl, you're getting dragged. You ain't taking no social media break. You don't want to go see these people drag.
Well, and the problem was she didn't do the work. She was like, well, I've tried to call Davon and Bailey, and I want them to. It's like, it's not their job to explain it to you. You have to. This is, you're adding, so the people you cause trauma against, you want them. That's like punching someone in the face, they're hurt, and then you sit at home. Well, I'm not going to ask them why it was wrong to punch them in the face until they tell me why it was wrong. It was wrong because you hurt them and you're doing things that hurt. It's insane. But
she doesn't care. She's driving trucks to gyms, throwing coffee on it. This lady is a known criminal. She has a mugshot. You could Google it. She is a criminal. She has no moral compass or standards. I feel sorry for her brain and her broken foot.
And I mean, if you've ever, like, you guys think about it. Let's just think about it for a second. We've talked about this before. If you don't believe white privilege is a thing, explain to me how Christmas, after getting arrested for running into her ex's new girlfriend's car and then going in and throwing a coffee on her, was able to go on a reality show with that record and that mugshot. Have we ever seen a person of color on Big Brother who had a past like that, a known arrest record? It wouldn't happen.
I mean, we're barely there, so
we're barely. I mean, we barely have enough people of color on there as it is. So, but it's crazy. And she stole the HOH.
She's disgusting.
But this news was all over Us Weekly because the minute they got engaged, this is what they do. The minute they were together, they called Us Weekly, did a photo shoot. The minute they got engaged, they're very thirsty for the attention and because these two were plotting in the house. If you guys don't remember on the feeds, they were plotting on their business moves and they thought together we can make more money and we can utilize this platform and us together. And they've seen the power of showmances in the past and how that has helped them outside of the house with businesses and making money and being influencers and stuff. So I think they were hoping they would jump on that same thing, but no.
And she was jumping on it. Yes, she was. Trump 2020. Yeah. I am so over both of them. Why? Yeah. What's the public opinion on them? Because I don't understand do they have fans? Do they even have a name?
Listen, MJ said, Joleen, be careful. CarMax will show up at your house ready to run you over if she finds you. Memphis is following another woman. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised she hasn't run me over from my impressions I did of
It's
her
not
impression
above her.
videos last season. So yeah, and I'm sure Nicole be invited. Her and Nicole are very, very close.
Oh, for sure. And that white man
there we
she's
go.
married to now. I can't believe she did that to that man.
Christmas is a better match. I think Christmas and Mike Boogie would get along really well with their arrest records and such.
That's true.
The latest on Mike Boogie, I did a video a while back, and he finally had his date in court for the harassment of Dr. Will. I mean, it's scary how he, I guess we say allegedly, but he did plead, I think. Dr. Will and Dr. Will's family. I feel for Dr. Will on that one because, man, to have a friend, you think is your friend, you invest in his businesses, he messes it up. He's got these issues, and then he comes for your kids, and he's sending pics of guns allegedly, and pics of guns and your.
You see how many all these we got people driving through things, sending pictures of guns, but Devon's about to go grab one on Christmas. The nerve of that. The nerve of her. The nerve of, and the nerve of you too, my Boogie. Who's watching his tennis court while he's in jail because you're going to go to jail? You are going to jail, okay? And he wore cocked hats too, okay?
He did.
Be weary.
That's true. Mike Boogie was a cocked hat with the podcast on you now. Oh,
don't talk to those people.
Gosh.
See, I wear mine to the front or in the back.
Yeah, it's crazy, you guys. Google or you can go back to my Big Brother video. I think it was like a couple weeks ago, and I talk all about there was a story about Jeff Schroeder, and then there's also a story about Mike Boogie and I did a whole video like the breaking up of Chilltown, and you can find it. It's one of my more popular videos, so if you look on my main page, you can see it. But with all the charges and everything that he did, I mean, he harassed everyone allegedly in Dr. Will's family. And Dr. Will lives on the same street as Jaleel White. So Dr. Will is doing something right. Do you know what I mean? He lives by Urkel. They're friends. They hang out. Mike Boogie, he's just getting arrested for DUIs and businesses closing and making weird cameos talking about be nice to black people, wear your seatbelt. And we're like, what are you talking about? And making it like a joke, or wear your mask. And we're like,
he said, I'm going to take this thing all the way down.
He did. He said, I am just going down. Boogie was convicted. Yes, so he was convicted, and Dr. Will and his whole family have a 10-year restraining order. Thank you. And it was just in my video. You think I would
restraining order? He needs to go to jail. He needs to be in jail.
I'm pretty sure he will be. Let me just double check. I just did a video on this. I can't remember because I report on so much trash. I can't remember all the trash I report on.
While she's looking this up, he needs to be in jail. 10-year restraining order, girl. The way that he was still going to those people's houses instead of
text messages. Guilty. Yes. So he was found guilty, Mike Boogie. And it's I break it down better in my video, but just quickly in case you guys are like, I don't want to go watch your video. Mike Boogie found guilty of felony stalking from former ally, Dr. Will Kirby. So in 2019, Dr. Will filed charges and restraining order against Mike Boogie. The All-Star winner has since been found guilty of felony stalking the physician, because Dr. Will is an actual doctor, dermatologist, and Mike Boogie is, I still don't know what he is, but he says he has a tennis court. Miami-based physician Dr. Will Kirby and bar owner, Mike Boogie Malin met while competing. We know the stuff. He won All-Stars. Let's see, I want to get to the thing. So he was arrested in 2020 for threatening Kirby, although the physician and the former bar owner initially remained friends. In August 2019, Kirby filed a restraining order against his former ally, insisting Malin threatened him and his family, according to the documents. And there's a lot of documents, and it's in my video from last summer. I have screen grabs of all the documents, all the receipts. CBS contacted the duo in 2018 to gauge their interest in competing on The Amazing Race. So this is all based on the fact that Dr. Will didn't want to be on The Amazing Race with Mike Boogie. So he decided to start stalking Dr. Will and Dr. Will's family and Dr. Will's kids and Dr. Will's in-laws and Dr. Will's siblings. It was sick.
It was Kill Town, no more chill.
Yep, now it's Kill Town, unfortunately. So he was found guilty. And in a couple of May 2020 cameo videos, which were real weird, I put some of his cameo videos in my video as well. He somewhat addressed the situation without offering a defense. He claimed Chilltown is disbanded because he no longer speaks to that MFer. Malin also called his former person not a good person. Okay.
He got sick 3 days.
So, well, he has to, yes, it's crazy. So in April 2021, the season 6 winner, he didn't win season 6, he won season 7. Can somebody at Cheat Sheet do the homework here?
It's called Cheat Sheet. You think they're just getting the cliff notes and putting it out here.
Appeared in court and changed his plea from not guilty of felony stalking to no contest, receiving 2-year probation. Additionally, he must spend 3 days in Los Angeles County Jail, pay fees, restitution, maintain a residence, complete 160 hours of community service, and submit a DNA. And this, let me remind you guys, this is not Mike Boogie's first time being arrested. He's been arrested multiple times on, DUI, and also I believe he allegedly assaulted maybe even a woman at a bar. It's all in the video that I posted. 3 days.
He got 3 days. With the stuff that man was doing, he got 3 days. What is going? And there's people because they had a little bit of weed in their bag, okay, driving with a little bit of weed, okay, and he out here threatening children and family members that he was going to kill them and shoot them, and
look
they're
at
like,
all these people that need
give him 3 days
protection in it. His wife, his daughter, his son, his brother of Dr. Will. This is the whole, you can see the whole civil harassment restraining order when they had to file it. They were so scared as a family. They were hauled up in their home with golf clubs. Like they were in one room. I shouldn't say in their home, in one room. They were afraid this man was going to come hurt them because he was sending these creepy photos of pictures of Dr. Will's kids and a gun and referencing Nipsey Hussle and referencing all these really weird things. 3 days, exactly. The privilege is real for Mike Boogie.
3 days, 3 days, and all he got is a little restraining order.
I mean, look 3 days. Yeah, this is so he breaks it all down, like the backstory. It's very interesting, their timeline of events. And then as soon as August 2019 hit, Will received very threatening emails from Mike threatening the lives of his children at the school with a picture of Will's daughter's youth basketball team and a gun, as well as language referencing schools, target shooter, the NRA, the Second Amendment, and recently murdered musicians like Nipsey Hussle. Will recognized the seriousness of the photograph and that he and his family were in immediate danger. Will immediately went to LAPD. An investigative report was filed per Will's request, but Will didn't get to speak to the detective. Will and his attorney contacted the FBI, got involved.
And they said, just give him 3 days. He's fine. Yeah. He's TikToking now. You can't be mad at the TikToker.
His brother was getting it. His mother-in-law, who I don't think Mike even knew. So they had lots of, these are all the things. Will woke up and saw new text that Mike had sent Ian, which is Will's brother, at 6 a.m. Will immediately traveled to the police station to show threatening text. So he was sending threatening text to him. He then went home to make arrangements to move his family, to make plans to move. This is what it looks like when someone's really harassing you, not like sending you, might all. Do you know what I mean? So he then went home to make arrangements, move his family, to make plans. Will was contacted over the phone by 2 LAPD detectives. The detectives indicated they would attempt to arrest Mike for criminal threats. Will instructed to print out the text, so he printed them out.
Not this arrest attempt. Not attempt, my God. Wait, I was very shocked. I thought the police come running when the white people call, but it seems like they were like, nope, he's fine. I guess so.
Mike specifically wrote to Will and Ian, I hid assets and made almost $3 million in crypto. I'm set for life. And I thought I have unlimited funds and yet I am unfulfilled. I want to make sure the Kirbys know me again. Are you ready? I thought I'd send a picture of what I've been up to. And then the picture is a gun Mike placed over a picture of Will's daughter's youth basketball team.
And yeah, 3 days.
Said, become a target shooter. The Second Amendment is a wonderful thing. This is a sick mofo. This is disgusting. These are kids.
I want nothing that he was smoking. I don't even want to be in the same room or vicinity of it. And 3 days. I'm not going to be able to get over 3 days.
He had a picture of a gun aimed. So here's the gun aimed at Dr. Will. The picture here, his wife's head.
3 days.
He aimed a gun directly at Will's daughter's head.
Yeah, he's just joking. 3 days.
Just joking. And this again is a guy who has had multiple DUIs, alleged substance abuse problems, other arrests for assault. He got in financial trouble with his past businesses and was accused of a bunch of stuff by former partners. So, I mean, this is a mess.
No, the justice system is a mess. This man almost had to get up and move his whole family, and they said 3 days. I didn't see nothing about psych evaluations and making sure that you're checking it, drug tests. First of all, just 3 days by itself. Let some of these people out for small infractions and put him in there. That is crazy. 3 days.
I know. It's so crazy. And then this is where he mentions Nipsey Hussle and the other rapper. And he's like, isn't it tragic how quickly life can change when he's messaging them? Oh,
he needs drug tests immediately. And to be in jail for longer than that. I'm going down to LA. I am taking a flight, and y'all going to hear my mouth. Child, they'll lock me up. 3 years.
It's crazy. Yeah, this is just like, it's all these messages from, he said, you selfish fuck, you won't be left alone. You said you had a retort to my point. So what are they? None. You selfish, narcissistic bitch. You never gave a F about me. Let's play. Pick up the phone or you will get a visit.
Well, first of all, Will.
Is it all about the Amazing Race? He said, you killed Amazing Race for me. Are you really trying to ignore me now too? I won't go away. The Amazing Race. What is wrong with you? You're 50.
Well, it's his, something that was important to him. But Will, your phone don't have no block button. You want me to teach you how to do the block?
It didn't matter. This is early on.
Any of those messages after the first one?
Some of these messages were sent to Will's brother, Will's mother-in-law. So when he would block, he would send to other people. He would contact their former associates they had together, things like that. So there was, but
we have a block party. We all come together, and I say, "Hey, everybody, I'm not talking to this person anymore. Can we just all take our phones out?" And they're blocked. Blockiana, we're gonna block them all. Block them, Jesus. We all go down. We go to contact, and we say, block contact, okay, and then that's that on that. And if they continue to communicate with you, now y'all gonna be like, you're right, because he tried to talk to me. That's why we blocked, no girl. I told you. Don't. That was too many messages from me. After that first one, blocked. I would have been looking at this like.
But there's we have people. We had that chick that joined the chat recently who's tagging us in posts who I had to block a long time ago, who wants to politically debate me, who's like, I love you, Busy and Joleen. And then the minute we say something she doesn't like and mention white privilege, she's like, Jolene's a coward. She won't politically debate me. And then she hits, like, you can block, but then you got to block on your other Instagram. Then you got to block on your other email address. She has
on her hand. She's
paragraphs
on Instagram.
And shout out to my mods for getting rid of her. I mean, I didn't block her because it takes a lot to get blocked over on this channel, because I like to just be like, all right, but she's legit. Even the Jay Today show did
I forgot that I had a dinner date, so I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Busy had a dinner date he completely forgot about. Isn't that interesting to happen in the YouTube world? I know. Now just imagine if Will went on The Amazing Race with someone else. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? I mean, this isn't going to be the last we hear of Mike Boogie. He got a slap on the wrist. Yeah, he got a 10-year restraining order, but he'll pay his little fee. He'll do his little community service that he got. He'll do his 3 days, and then he's back again. This guy needs to actually see some kind of the justice system working. And unfortunately, it's not. He needs a lot of help. Okay. Will and Janelle revive their showmance on Tar. That would be interesting, but I think their spouses might be a little mad. Yeah, Janelle cut ties with him. She said like it got too weird. He was too weird. She was sharing a lot on the feeds of BB23 last season. So it was fun to see them kind of share like, oh my God, yeah, we knew about that. And then when she went live with Bo from her season, who's one of her besties, they both talked about it. So this is something that's been known for a while, that a Boogie has been real scary to Dr. Will. And yeah, so.
They canceled our reservations. I didn't know that it was at Memphis.
You didn't know you had dinner plans? As I'm pouring my heart out to you about this alleged stalking.
I'm sorry. It totally slipped my mind.
I'm gonna send a Diva cup to your house and a diaper for this.
Please don't do it. Don't do you know my fear. You know my fear.
I'm gonna have to stay in a motel. I'm gonna have to stay in a motel tonight. That's it. I'm staying in a motel. All right. Speaking of problematic bloggers, should we go into All About the Beef? A little segment of All About the Beefy with Joleen and Busy. Are you guys ready? Let us know in the chat if you're ready for some All About the Beef, where me and Busy satirize and have a good time and have a comedic rendition, if you will, of all of our favorite tea spillers, panel bloggers on YouTube. Let us know if you're ready for Beefy Joleen and Wily Busy. We got lots of stale tea to report. The stalest, the coldest, the frostbite is real. And if you guys want to join in, we'll drop the link briefly, and then you can play one of the characters. We do need a Buffy the Vampire Slayer to join us on our podcast, and obviously, if the doctor's here, please, Dr. Peter Griffin's wife, join us. Everybody, join us.
Now, we're not going to do this too long now, girl, because, when it get too hodgepodge, I bounce.
Drop your beefs in the chat. All right. So let's start this stuff. I'm going to put on the timer, and then me and Busy will be back for Beefy Joleen. Here we go, Biz. I'm a maniac, oh no. Hey, beef tips. Welcome to All About the Beef with Beefy Joleen and Wile Coyote. Welcome, where we share all the hilarity going on, and we also share the coldest, ice cold, all right, tea that you can find. If it's 2 years, 3 years, 50 years old, we are spilling that tea tonight. Oh, Busy Coyote, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's just, thank you so much again for having me. I'm just, I always get happy. I get excited to do these things. I get excited to do these things with you. So thank you so much. And it's some spicy stuff going on.
Oh my God. Well, baby, you're doing so good. You just have the best spirit. I can see your spirit through your pants, and it looks so good. I am shaking.
And I'm trying to calm down, like you said. I'm trying to calm down, like you said, just a little bit less. I removed all the books except for the ones behind me. I really like those ones, but I'm trying to. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. Oh my God. Yes, make sure you guys like and subscribe, because contrary to certain people that Wile Coyote calls a witch, I don't say it. I am still receiving all of my memberships. Oh my God, get your steaks and knives ready. Now, Wile, should we do a little attendance call and find out who's in with us tonight? Attendance call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? Attendance call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? Just kidding, it's stale and only I get paid. That's a jam. Normally you are just going ham. You are smiling so big, Wiley, after that song. Yes, get it right in the camera.
I just think it's so catchy.
Ruth the Truth. Oh, hey, boo. This is true comedy genius, Joleen and BusyBlu. Thank you for the laughs. Oh my gosh. Well, we are still looking for panelists with All About the Beef with Beefy Joleen and Wiley Busy, or someone in the chat last time, Busy, said that you are Wiley Wonder, like Stevie Wonder.
I have gotten that. I've gotten that before. People have said stuff like that to me before. People have said that.
Oh gosh, you're so mediocre. Okay, Angel, thank you. You're from New Orleans. We got someone from Beefy Alert. I've never been there before. We got someone from Rump Rose. Someone loves that song. Thank you. I have a very important team behind me that makes all this for me. So it's so nice to see where you're all from. This one's from Scary Town, USA. This one's from Texas. Oh, hey, Miss Mocha. Hey, boo. Dallas in the house. You know, I love Dallas. I love it. I have never been accused of not being a real person in Dallas before. Beefy Joleen has never been accused of that. Let's get
They have
into
a library
this
down there. Oh, just the smell. You should go.
Oh my gosh, I will. Is that one still fully functioning today?
They won't let me in, but so I just gotta sit outside. But it smells so good. It smells so good. Every time I go there, you ever know when you get one of those feelings and you just gotta walk up to it and you like, and then the security come out and they run me out. But just to get a whiff of it, you should go. So yeah, you should go. It's still there. They won't let me inside.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. Wow. South Carolina. Hey, boo. Oh, Lexington.
Oh, hey, South Carolina.
Oh, hey, boo. Oh my gosh, Missouri. Brooklyn. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. Okay, so we have a big show for you. We have special guests that's gonna drop in. We're gonna teach you guys a very important lesson. What lesson are we teaching everybody tonight, Wiley Coyote?
We're going to be teaching them how to keep their money, okay? What happened? We're going to teach you, this not going to go out your pocket, okay? It's going to stay in it. It's not going to go out your pocket. It's going to stay in it. It's not going to go out your pocket. It's going to stay in it. We in the panorama, okay? And my grandma, she got it. And then she got it back. And this is what we're going to be teaching them today. So just a whole, when it's so much information coming out at once. Yes. Mm-hmm. So I lost the first page of the script, but I felt like it was something like that.
Okay, it's page 4. Keep it going there.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm excited because and I love what I want to say is that I love how you give the platform to just people who are doing amazing things out here. They got the news. People are in the news for stuff. People are they've gotten into arrest magazines. Like you're giving the platform to people who who are really out here making moves. Making moves. So I just want to say thank you again for that. So before we even get into that, just for giving a platform to the people who need it, because I've been on the news, and a lot of people didn't believe in me, and for you to give a platform like that, thank you so much.
Well, that's my job now. As I pick up the pieces of All About the Beef with Beefy Joleen, I pick up the cute pieces. Yes, I cut that steak, I throw it on the floor, I run all over it, stomp on it, then I pick up those pieces, blow them off, and serve them to the less fortunate.
I love every single piece.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So we have the stalest, stankiest tea here for you guys tonight. So let's just get started, Wiley Coyote, and talk about this stuff. Well, everybody knows that I'm best friends with Vicki Gunvalson. She is so wonderful. She's just, I love her from the Real Housewives of Orange County. She does so much. I love her. Well, allegedly, she's not coming back this season.
Wow. Yeah. And she's been such a pioneer on the show.
Yeah, apparently she's just not. I mean, she's just not. You're not going to hear this anywhere else in 2021 because this happened a couple years ago. So this is the first you'll hear that here. And then some sad news to report: Princess Diana dead. She's dead.
You know what? I felt like something like that was coming to my. I was shaking this morning. I was shaking. Baby. And I kept thinking to myself, something don't seem like it's gonna be happening right. Something don't seem right. You ever get the shakes? You feel the spirit. I felt that way. And so I said, somebody go call Diana. So I can't believe going back to Housewives tea before we get on the Queen, because this is exclusive, and I just got the text today. I just got it today. They said that Deshaun Snow, she won't be coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They said I just got the message today, and you know, and to see a black woman like that go just that's right. That's how I feel too. I'm just,
I can't even believe it. Oh my gosh. Well, apparently there's going to be this new show coming out, you guys. So you'll only hear this here first. It's going to be on E. I think Ryan Seacrest is producing it. It's about the Kardashians. You know who they are? Allegedly, there's a Kim Kardashian. Her dad was Robert Kardashian, and he's dead too. Everybody's dead on this show. And let me just tell you, they have signed a contract to get their own show. Now, I don't understand it because last I checked, she was carrying Paris Hilton's purses and being her closet organizer, Wile E. Coyote, but apparently they're going to get their own show. I am shaking.
you know, they're just giving everybody their own shows. They're giving everybody, no, one season max. And yeah, you know I be knowing. One season max. They just giving everybody shows at the shows and the show, and they're not giving the most talented people what they're supposed to have. And it's gonna be a matter of time that girl, she have a mental breakdown. She's gonna say no, paparazzi. She's gonna go crazy because that's what happened. And it's when you don't work to get there. When you're not working to get where you need to go, that's what's gonna happen. And I feel sorry for her, you see, because I know she's gonna have a mental. I can see it. One season max. One season. Mark my words.
Now, who's gonna watch this big booty hoe show? I just don't know. That was a play on words. This tea is icy. Okay, now I have some more sad news. I'm so sorry to my little beef tips. Shout out to my beef tips. I'm so sorry to my beef tips to have to tell you guys this, but Snooki got punched in the face during Jersey Shore, allegedly. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I didn't watch that episode yet. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert if you guys haven't watched 2009's episode. Snooki was punched in the face by a drunk guy at a bar. And the funny thing is, before then, whole cast hated her. After the punch, loved her. Guess a gal's got to get punched in the face to get some attention.
No, they tried to punch you in the face, but we said no, we rise up. Talk about getting punched in the face.
I'm shaking. They better not. They better not come for me, because I don't know about you, Wiley, but the feds are coming for people that are coming for me. That's on, as the kids say, periods. That's on periods. Yes, I have my period. I do.
You always keep up with us now.
I really do. Okay, we're going to keep talking about the iciest, coldest tea, but we're also going to drop the link because we need some more beef tips. We need some more panelists. Wiley's working so hard. He goes live with me for free, and then he goes live for 8 hours by himself for free.
Make sure you go check out my show. So big, so amazing. Been doing this for a long time. We would love for you guys to be a part of the show. Make sure my name's right there. Just make sure that you just come out here. You know, we're gonna show you what happens when you appreciate what someone's giving to you, and you really know how to perform. You really know how to give the news. Okay, so make sure you go follow my show.
Yes, honey. Oh my God, baby child. Thank you so much. Make sure you smash that like to beef tips. I need you to smash the like. I need you to smash it with your face, smash it with a book, smash it with an avatar, whatever you need to do. I'm dropping that link. Feel free to join us. Call in. Yes, call in. And the scroll in the bottom. Give me your money, and so I can buy a new minivan. Is everything okay, Wiley? Wiley busy?
I thought I turned the camera. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got the notes right. Just make sure I got the notes right.
Okay, baby. I just want to make sure everything's okay. You have just such a nice spirit. You're so spirited.
You think so?
Oh, I do. I love your spirit. Listen, I have been being attacked by this woman, Rawan, as you can see here in the chat. You know, it's always me. I don't know why these sea creatures are uniting to take me down and drown me under the sea. But it's not going to work. I've been doing this for 8 years and I'm shaking.
8 years. And you're not in the game with something like this for 8 years and think that it's gonna be easy. You are gonna rise above for it because nobody's giving out the information that you're giving out. Nobody's giving that. And now people want to take you down because of that. They see you doing great on your midday shows. They see you doing great on your late night shows. They're sitting here, they're mad at me because we are the duo. And you know, they're not going to be able to take you down. This with sea creatures, I call them crab meat. Okay, I call crab meat. Okay, I call them crab meat. Okay, we're soft shell crabs. Soft shell crabs. And they'll never be able to take us down.
Oh my gosh, Wiley. Well, let me share something else with you guys. In case you didn't know, breaking news. We actually have our favorite couple that we like to talk about here on All About the Tea from time to time. They broke up, and that is Pauly D and Aubrey O'Day. I don't know if you guys know they were together, but they were. Oh, yes. It was very
gonna take over the world
3 years ago. And it's just, you're not going to hear this anywhere else. They did Celebrity Marriage Save My Boots camp. And
they're gonna be back together. They're gonna be back together. They're gonna be back together because you see the love between them. You see the love between them. That she's gonna lose that weight. And they're going to be back together. Watch. I can see it happening. I can see it happening.
Because when I heard, I was shaking. I'm shaking right now. Shaking. I just couldn't take it. All right, we have our first call. Oh, it is my good friend Wiley. It's our good friend is going to join us on the panelists. Now, let us know in the chat if you think we should make her a regular thing because we're kind of voting on people. It is Peter Griffin's wife, PhD. How are you, my friend and host?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
Hey, boo. Oh, my God. Did you come here to tell everyone about my resume?
Yes, I did.
Oh, if you could just run it down again, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we all know that it's 8 years. 8 sideways is infinity. Okay. Let's give it up for you, Beefy. Way to go. You keep it messy. And that's what people love about you, Beefy, because, that's how it goes.
Genuine.
And, you are nice to your panelists. If they ask for money, you say, sure. Get it from me.
She never gave me anything.
Well, that's what she said. She tells you where to go get it from.
Oh, okay.
You have Dr. Peter. She's got a PhD, a +8 degree. She knows. Go ahead, Dr. Peter Griffin's wife.
Come on now, Wiley Coyote. You gotta get up.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Let me look at you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm over here. Well, okay. I'm not gonna even try to figure that. Okay, Wiley.
You're so crazy. Just keep going.
Now, also, Miss Beefy does not like people running these streets trying to tell people to unsubscribe. She has a whole box of blank CDs she will send to you.
I will, and they are unwritable. So once you get them, you can't do nothing with them.
That's it.
That's that about that.
That's smart.
Write it down, Wiley.
Write it down.
Remember.
Read your script.
Or you can send yourself a voice note. You know how you usually do on the show.
I can't read that, man. That's why I hate books.
Yeah, you found out how to do a voice note. Oh my gosh, Wally, I thought you were never gonna stop jumping in DMs and all this kind of stuff and just leaving all these celebrities voice notes and stuff.
Well, they talking to me. They be talking to me. I'm just responding. It doesn't look like that because y'all can't see that they haven't said anything to me yet. But it's a conversation. I've worked hard. I'm not gonna talk about it right now. This is about Beefy. It's about Beefy.
Thank you. It is.
You lying? Look at me straight. Let me see. Never mind. I forgot.
Oh my gosh. Dr. Peter Griffin's wife. Tell us more. What's been going on with you? Because I haven't asked you to bail me out of anything, that I've done in a while. It's been at least a couple weeks now. And obviously I didn't make you. That was just you seeing a very innocent avatar.
Nobody
wink.
Yeah.
I'm winking too.
Well, now that you asked, I'm so glad that you asked because I thought I had another friend. I went over there and I had her to interview me, and she didn't stick to the rules that like you and I have.
What did she
OMG.
do?
I had to let her know I will not stand or sit for this. She had the
my
audacity to
gosh.
try to hold me accountable for my doxing. I said, what?
Did you tell her I edited it out of the video? It doesn't exist. If the limit doesn't exist. The limit doesn't exist. It's in Mean Girls.
I said, Mama could took it out. So
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Since we got her on the line, can you tell us give your professional opinion? Do you think that P. Diddy is going to be charged for these drug allegations? Because we see that Jennifer Lopez is by his side, and I'm just very nervous about it. That was breaking news. I just got that on my phone.
I don't think so, but I don't care about those people. They're not real celebrities like Beefy.
That's true. That's true.
I love my beefs. You guys are so kind. I love my friends.
My
I
friend
have
is a true celebrity.
Oh, I have such a nice life. Thank you, Beef Tips. Make sure to drop that cash app, right, Wiley? Wiley counts the money for me, but he never sees it. He never sees
You better
it.
watch.
You always keep saying I get the numbers wrong. I know I be counting them right.
You better watch him watching the money, because some of it might go that way or that way. We don't.
No, library cards are free. Library cards are free. I don't need nobody. Library cards are free.
That is so interesting, because one of my minivans recently got repossessed after I let Wiley do my finances. So,
oh wow, you should have let me do it. I have a PhD.
You do have a
PhD
PhD
degree, so I would never.
You would never. You would never. Now, I know that I ask you to stalk all the channels who have been coming for me. What are some things that people are saying about me now? Because people can't shut up about Beefy Joleen.
They are trying to say that you are moving. What, in her van?
How do they know? I mean, how?
It's repossessed.
Why? My van's repossessed. I can't move. I literally can't move. I'm an avatar. I have no legs. I have no legs.
It's her. It is her. You see?
So pathetic.
Her?
You did it. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I'm a backsliding back hoe now.
You do slide back and forth, ho. I never know with you. I never know. Oh my God.
Keep us on your toes.
I try to hold people accountable. Not.
I'm just
like
glad.
I did in our interview.
Yes, exactly. I'm just glad that we haven't seen anything from the witchy poo poo. You know what I mean? And the sea creatures haven't come for me yet tonight, because this is beef. Thank you, SM. Hey, boo. We are beefalicious. Oh my God, my iron levels are so high on after these Beefy Joleen episodes. Okay, I feel like we have some other breaking news. Did y'all know that Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are turning 18 tomorrow?
Oh, yes! Congratulations for that. And I just didn't think that they was going to be able to make it. I didn't think that they was going to be able to make it. And I love their clothes down to the Walmarts. Okay, I love their clothes. You always see them. And I just didn't think that happy birthday to them. When you're genuine. We watched them grow up from the beginning. We watched the girl. You remember when they was so funny? I just congratulations.
You were a big.
I know you sent them a big gift because you are generous. You always send big gifts.
You sent your major gift that you do.
Well, I told Wiley that he could tenderize the beef to be sent to the gals. So there you go.
So not the van? That's why you said repossessed. So you didn't want the van to go to them?
No, the tenderized meat, Wiley. I guess you got to take what you can take these days, Dr. Peter Griffin's wife. Oh my gosh.
Black Angel and tell him I was going to be here tonight, trying to show him a good side for him.
You look good. You do, but remember, this is Beefy Joleen's show, so we got to do more. How pretty am I tonight? Look how pretty I am, guys. I'm so pretty.
Girl, you changed your look up. Go, girl.
What page are we on?
Still need your mom.
We're on 7. Page 7. Page 7. Read your script,
Okay,
baby.
I'm sorry. Let me get. What did I do with my script?
Read your script, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
I tried to go
Gotta
off. I
get-
thought I had it memorized. I'm sorry. One moment.
Okay, Wiley, what is the next? Wiley Coyote, what is the
Oh,
next hot
so
gossip
this
story?
is exclusive. My phone was busted. You know how you saw I had to move around because my phone is buzzing. It said, hold on. It said that Lil Kim is going to jail. What? Hold on. I'm trying to.
I
Oh,
got
my phone went out. It said, I can't believe it. The Queen B.
Oh no. What is she going to jail for, Wiley Coyotes?
I couldn't read the rest.
Oh,
I
oh
got
no.
the script now, honey.
Oh no.
I'm
Well,
sending it to you right now.
Okay, thank you. I don't want to be the Debbie Downer again, but this just in, coming straight out of Hollywood, Florida, Anna Nicole Smith dead.
What?
And she just
Dead.
got all that money.
Just got all that money. She was just in that. Oh, I hope her friend Howard Stern, isn't that his name? Yeah, I hope he's okay. You know, oof, gosh, oof.
Genuine soul. She really loved it. She just got that money. You know, I used to love when she used to walk around with that the thing. I used to love when I could see her walking around. I said, "Oh, I hope he don't fall." You know, I hope he don't fall.
Right.
Oh.
Here at Beefy Joleen, we have the deadest tea. Like our tea is dead. It is just there's no air, there is no life. Now remember, if you're calling in, we got a couple people calling in, they both got their cameras on there. Listen to Beefy Joleen because you gotta show yourself. You know, you can't just be showing up on these YouTube
Tell me what you're
streets.
working with. Shake it fast.
Yes,
Shake it
what?
fast.
Logan, oh my gosh, sweet baby boo, how are you? I can't hear you. Hi, Logan. I don't think we can hear you for some reason. We can see you though.
Hi,
Oh, hi. How are you, Logan?
good. How are you?
Good, boo. What you doing?
Nothing. Today is my birthday.
Oh my gosh! Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Logan!
it's Mary Kay and Ashley.
Oh my gosh! Are you related to the Olsen twins?
We got a celebrity.
Thank you.
You are just so cute. How old did you turn today, dear?
Yeah, they're my sister.
Oh my gosh! So are you 18 as well? You turned 18 today?
No, I'm turning 30.
30. Oh, well, you age like, I mean, so well. Is it Botox, baby? Boo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
What's the
Botox.
lip color?
Do you have a lip color?
Wrong page.
Yup.
Yep,
I got all the surgery.
oh, you got all the surgery. Oh, I love all the surgery. I was gonna rename the show to All About the Surgery.
They're so smart. They're so funny. So cunning.
Oh my gosh, Logan, do you have any tea you want to share with as a panelist, as an audition to try out?
Yeah. I heard that Nicki Minaj is going to jail for beating up Cardi B.
Oh, I don't believe that. I gotta see this.
What did she do to her, Logan?
She threw a shoe at her for revenge.
You don't throw your shoes, you put them on your feet and you walk with them. You walk right to the bank and cash the checks. Your super chest that you're not sharing with your panel. That's what you do with shoes.
That's not like
I know
that.
It took me a long time to realize where the shoes go, though. So I understand. I gotta understand.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Logan. And coming in with we don't normally get that kind of hot tea. That's hot. It's the hottest. This is the most lukewarm tea we've ever had. Normally ours is ice cold. Ice.
We like iced tea.
Yeah, freeze you up.
Yes, baby boo. We do. Oh my god. So I'm assuming you're just a huge fan of Beefy Joleen, right?
I am.
Oh my gosh. What are
Tell her how much you love her. Tell her how much you
What
love
are your 17 favorite things about me?
I've been watching this for 2 years.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Not 8? You should watch it for 8 years. 8.
Yeah, I messed up.
It's okay. Oh my God, Logan, it is so okay. I'm going to bring on someone else. We have someone else here, but I'll keep you here. Okay, Logan, because it's your birthday.
Yes.
Let's have a good time. Everyone's saying happy birthday, Logan, and coming in with tea on your birthday. Now, oh no, who is this? Hello? Hello? If it is who I think it is, Wiley. Oh no, Wiley, look who it is. Oh no, Peter Griffin's wife.
Who is it?
Oh no. Oh,
That's you, sis.
Who's it? Who's it?
That's you.
Oh, okay.
That's
Never mind.
you, sis.
You're sad. This is you want to take a black woman, white woman, Spanish woman, cartoon characters matters, and you want to sit here because you can't do your own stuff on your own. She has worked hard. 8 years. You don't get millions and millions and millions and millions of followers. Name in the headlines, in the news, because of just overnight. It's not her. It's not you. It's you. It's you. It's you. You are the problem.
Put your nose to the sky. Don't listen to it.
Sis, me and the sea creatures know. How many times do we have to tell you? We be real peeping over here. There is nothing more untidy than us, the sea creatures. We be real untidy. We know that it's
salt
you.
water is getting to y'all's brains over there, baby. Because
You got the amoebas.
My script, you see my script?
Yep.
No. Never.
Exactly. Those
When do you have the
amoebas
time?
are eating your brain.
Interviews. 70-hour lives. 70-hour lives. How do you even get a chance to get over here? How do you
have time to feed your dogs? I don't understand. That was funny.
My girlfriend does it. You think I feed my own dogs? Absolutely not. She can do it. That's you.
Who? Oh,
that's
no.
you.
That kind of looks like
that's
you.
No,
it does not.
They just told me. The sea creatures just informed me.
Oh
Sis,
my God.
What does it look like?
I've never even
like?
read a book in my life. I would never read one, let alone write one. How dare you? How dare you, Peeping Hussy? How dare you? How dare you? I am shaking. I'm shaking. How dare you? Logan, on your birthday, how dare she do this on Logan's birthday?
I know, right? That's so disrespectful.
So disrespectful. So disrespectful.
How dare they bring the iced tea on my day? My day.
Right? Now, Logan, you don't know anyone named... It's usury. Now, Logan, you don't know anyone named Rich Andrew, do you? You're not related? No.
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
Because they're irrelevant.
Okay. Yep. Peeping Hussy, I just can't believe you would roll in here like this and say such defamatory, usury things about a queen of the internet for 8 years.
Oh, you're smart. Those are good words. Good words. You know why they're doing it? You want to know why they're doing it? And it's sad. It's sad. Just like soft crabs. Nobody's over there. And when you have no talent, 70-hour lines, interviews. This is what you want to do. This is all you have. And then after this, you're gonna have watch how the subscribers just go down, losing them by the minute. When people like Beefy has the talent, the know-how,
yes,
the skill,
I
the charisma.
Can discover people, okay? I just discovered Logan. Logan is now Rich Logan, okay? Thank you, Logan, for joining. Your new name is Rich Logan. You're a part of this panel. Congratulations, officially. All right?
So my interview skills are on par, 100%.
They're okay. They're okay, Peter Griffin's wife. But Hussy, I have another question for you, okay? How dare you? How dare you? And also, how many women have you accused now of being Beefy Joleen?
There's only one Beefy Joleen, and that's you, sis. You all have the same arm. At this point, I believe that you all are working together. This is you. This is you. Everybody is you. That arm.
He just did a video about a CarMax loan.
Let's see
the CarMax loan didn't go through, and you said that's her too. It's her doing this on the YouTube. It's her doing the CarMax loan. But she's everything. She's everything. She's
everything. You're so obsessed with me. You have no content without me. I don't understand it. What were you holding up? You were holding up, have you seen me? What was that? What was that you were holding up?
The proof from the sea creatures. I hold up all of the proof. That's
First of all,
you, Beefy. That's you, Beefy.
She only has one chin. I have four. I have four chins. I am shaking.
Sure does.
That's you.
That's you.
You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to explain yourself because it's going to keep going. And you guys, you have hot, very cold tea. You're doing interviews with top celebrities. You don't have to explain yourself to them. It's the jealousy. It's nasty.
Jealousy.
Go
The
get a book.
jealousy.
Put it in your
Yes.
lap. Talk to it. Rub it. Do something else. Do something to make it. Sorry.
Do something with yourself. Go get a PhD.
Exactly. Pussy, are you ready to finally admit that you're wrong?
Wrong?
Yes.
I've never been wrong in my life.
The gig is up. You're wrong, hussy.
Sweetheart, I've never been wrong. And I've had subs since the day I was born. If you don't understand that, then you don't get it. Us peeping hussies, we are somebody, we are a group of people who understand where it is to get in people's business.
Sad. It's sad. Just sad.
It's so
Just
sad. It is so
It's
sad. You know
Maybe he's
what?
not believing it.
Yes. Rich Logan doesn't believe it. Okay, Rich Logan doesn't believe it. Wiley Coyote doesn't believe it. Peter Griffin's wife doesn't believe it. PhD. So who are you fooling, hussy? Who believes you?
Sad. You're not gonna win from this, and you're gonna lose your channels. They come and go all the time. Come and go. This is not. It's not gonna end well for you.
Come and go. Exactly. And I hate to break this, but breaking news: Justin Timberlake and Cameron Diaz just split up. I hate to do this right now at this time. Yeah.
See, this is the type of tea that they'll never get over there. While they're over here showing, I couldn't see the photo, but showing that. You're getting the coldest tea.
The coldest tea.
Did he go back to Miss Squirrel?
I'm sorry, what, baby?
Did he go back to Miss Squirrel?
He did.
I saw it. You said I told you I saw it. Remember, we talked about it. I said I saw it.
Yep. I know.
This is a lie. It has to be a lie because I didn't say it, so it can't be true.
Well,
no, I had a good eye on them. I saw it. I've been
oh my gosh. Are you guys watching the VMAs right now? This is crazy. This is breaking tea. You're not going to hear this anywhere else. Kanye West just jumped on the stage and said Beyonce deserves to have the best album of the year. When Taylor Swift was winning, he stole the thunder, the attention. What? He had too many buttons open on his shirt when he was on stage. His jeans were ill-fitting and he had swirlies in his hair. And he just said, I'm sorry, but Beyonce had the best album. Oh my God. I'm not lying.
Hey, no, that just happened right now. That just happened right now.
Right now.
Oh man, I
get the pre-screening of the shows. Yes. What peeping hussy? Are you mad because I'm spilling all the coldest tea to cause frostbite in your mouth and your gums?
That
looks like a fishy hater to me. That
is all false. These sea creatures actually sent me an email right now, and I know that's you, sis. This is you.
Wait.
That's you, sis. That's you selling the cars. It's the same voice. It's the same arm.
That is not the same. Where the money reside, where the money. I don't even talk like that. Where the money reside, where the money reside. Where the money reside. No.
Oh my goodness.
I am so tired of you calling in my 8 years into question and questioning my talent I have for finding talent. I'm a talented talent finder. I find the talentedest talent finders of the talent. If you're looking for talent, you call me for talent finders of talent. Yeah. I've been doing this for 8 years. 8 years. Do you know anyone who's been doing anything?
Hold the show by yourself if need be. If Wile E. Coyote goes on leave.
I am shaking. I could do this all by myself, but I want to give all of you little baby birds. I want to feed you from my mouth into your mouth, all the tea. I want to spill the tea from my mouth into your mouth, baby bird style, and help you learn and become someone who makes up rumors and pushes forward false allegations about people on the internet. I want you to live your best life. What do you guys think about that?
In the air just because you don't care.
Yes, exactly.
Can I get out of the cage tonight?
No, not tonight, baby. Not tonight, baby. Not tonight. All right. We have a few more breaking stories. Okay, what peeping hussy?
Me and the sea creatures are going to continue to expose everyone. So I'm kind of curious. Andrew over there, what's your story? Do you have anything to say? I know it's your birthday, but you seem
his birthday.
I actually have a picture for
How old are you?
30. I actually have a picture of all the sea creatures.
Ooh.
You don't.
What is it?
Oh my God, you're getting dragged by Rich Logan.
What is it?
Wiley, it's a clown. It's a clown. Rich Logan has dragged the sea
This is
creature
talent. That's what
to the
talent
muck.
look like.
That's talent. I found it. A muck. Oh no! Don't burn the sage. Oh, are you lighting the thing for the Olympics? What is that? What is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm getting a
Oh my
text on my birthday. That's like worse than Keisha.
That is so worse. What are you doing? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Rich Logan, don't look, baby, don't look. This is wrong. I don't. Thank you. Cover your eyes. Oh my god, not you.
I am not ending up in a horror movie tonight.
The power of 3 will set you free.
Oh my god.
Beefy.
Oh my god. Rich Logan, do you have any financial advice for
Yes.
for our audience?
Get like a rich sugar mama or sugar daddy.
That's so smart. That's so smart. Do you have
That's how
any
you
like
keep it.
401ks or things or investments you think people should make? What should we be investing in?
We should be investing in the popular things like Beefy Joleen.
Oh my god. Rich Logan, you are just, oh my god, you're so crazy. I love it. You're so crazy. You're
Had to go to school. Had to go to school. Never. You're not gonna get that advice anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Now, Peeping Hussy, are you going to take any of Rich Logan's advice and invest in Jolene's or find yourself a sugar daddy, sugar mama, anything like that?
I have a whole girlfriend who does whatever I say. I don't have to invest in anyone else. Girlfriend, make me a lasagna. You have 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Anyway.
Sounds kind of broke to me. You need to invest in better stuff.
She's making she has 4 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we have to wrap up this episode of Beefy, all about the beef with Beefy Joleen. But I want to give a shout out to my panelists tonight. I want to say Peeping Hussy. I hope. Oh, wait, we just had someone join the chat. I'm just gonna add them. It's Brittany, bitch. Oh no. Hello? You're supposed to have your camera on. You can't just come on. It's like you can't just come on YouTube and not show your face. Who does that? Who does that?
You don't allow that over here.
I can't do that. You know my daddy's looking for me. They're trying to take my money.
Are you
I
okay?
know you can help me hide it. How do you hide money, Beefy? Tell me.
Beefy, did you turn your soundbox off?
I
Hello, this is Beefy Joe.
it went too low. Beefy Joleen. Brittany, hashtag free Brittany. Is this the real Brittany? Because you spelt your name wrong, I think.
Oh, that was because I tried to keep it on the down low. Now you're telling everybody.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. This is it. Which famous Brittany is this?
I think it's Brittany Haynes.
It's Brittany Haynes from BB14 and BB the other one 12 or 11 or whatever 13, not 14.
Just like she looks just me.
Yep. Brittany Haynes, why are you on the run from Big Brother?
It's not Haynes. It's Brittany. I spelled my name wrong so my daddy wouldn't know.
Oh no.
They didn't let you out.
See, that is why I put some respect on my name. I have a mumbling Britney Spears name wrong on my panel. Okay, put some respect on Beefy Joleen's name. So,
Respect it.
Brittany, what can we do to help you?
You can tell me how I can keep having money. How are you able to do it? How are people able to give you money?
Well, DM me. I can't talk about it right now. There's just DM me.
There's so much going on. We cannot talk about this going on. She's a professional.
You gotta just, oh my gosh, you gotta, yeah, I'm sorry, but hashtag free Brittany. Free Brittany.
Yes. Because if Brittany is free, I know I'll be let out the cage.
Yeah. Peeping Hussy, why don't you do some of your fancy witchcraft on Brittany and free her of her conservatorship, huh?
Oh, I definitely will. Poor unfortunate souls. It's sad, but true.
Go, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Well, this is just taking a turn. We're going to keep you guys all updated on this story. This is just with Brittany and then Peeping Hussy's lying and Wile E. Coyote's book throwing and Plez hate and degree. And I love how you showed up to work today. I mean, you weren't fully prepared, Peter Griffin's wife, but you did have a little clipboard and I like that.
I put the script together. She could get it.
I'm shaking. You guys have to learn to read your scripts. The only one who delivered tonight was Rich Logan, okay? Me and Rich Logan are going to do private shows where he is going to give me all the tea because he knows insiders into the love and hip hop and also Jocelyn's Cabaret people. And he also knows everyone who is on Baddies ATL. He has inside scoop because his parents are rich, right? Rich Logan?
Happy birthday, Mary Kate.
I'm a self-made billionaire.
Yes.
So am I.
Avatar
It's
people.
hiding my money. I'm rich too. I'm rich, bitch.
Okay.
That's why you're gonna get the laryngitis because you want to talk about me being unprepared.
I got the laryngitis. I got it now. I can't reply to anyone. Okay, Brittany, we wish you the best. Thank you for calling in. Please call in again and hashtag free Brittany. PP Hussy, you and your PP, I don't know. Go get some Monistat. I hope no one leaves it on your doorstep. Very scary. See you later, baby. Okay, now this is the core four I think we're going to go with tonight for sure. All right. And so we are going to end the show. I am fabulous. Thank you so much, you guys, for giving to my memberships and giving to my Cash Apps and, giving. I am so excited for what's to come because I think this channel is just growing and I'm so excited. Oh my God. Vanessa Hudgens' nudes were leaked. Oh my God. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown officially divorced. There's so much tea breaking.
So much going on.
The coldest tea. I have to go. Thank you so much. Shout out to my panel. Happy birthday, Rich Logan, Peter Griffin's wife. Okay, I'll let you each say one nice thing about me to close up the show. I'm going to start with Peter Griffin's wife, PhD. Feel free. Go ahead.
My friend Beefy is just the best. She has all of the hot tea because everyone wants to be her friend. And if you don't want to be her friend, then you don't get to like,
I'll bury you in the back,
subscribe, or any of that. But you better like and subscribe because she's good. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Peter Griffin's wife. I will send you another script and we will do this again. I love you sometimes. Bye, girl. All right. Happy birthday, Rich Logan. What do you have nice to say about Beefy Joleen?
I think I might be giving some money away.
Oh, really?
Because I don't need the birthday money.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you know where the membership button is, right, baby? I can send you directions. Okay. Everybody leave your happy birthday to Rich Logan and you join us again. Okay, baby boo, honey, doll, fire child.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Okay. Wile E. Coyote. Oh my, what a show we did together, baby. What do you have to say about Mama?
You're amazing. And you always have been. And this today was just another example of why you are at the top and why people are crawling down to get here, lighting incense just to get to you. And you keep moving because they're never going to stop you. And there's so many great things that are happening for you. Can I get out the cage tonight?
No, a couple more days in the cage, baby. A couple more days in the cage. Okay. But we're going to get you up to, 200 subscribers very, very soon. Don't you worry. You're at 111. That is so close to 200.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, take care of your spirits. Be spirited. Watch out for the spirits, and more spirits. And I'm shaking. And we will see you again. Wiley, one more thing before we go. Where can everybody find you?
Yeah.